hello. Welcome to this week's episode of Ink of Fate, a Primal Viking adventure. I am your Dungeon Master, KJ Potov, and I don't need a recipe for disaster, I just eyeball it. Let's meet our beautiful cast of players. We are unfortunately missing on having Nick with us tonight. They are not able to join us. They will be back next week. So hopefully nothing happens to their character Cull. But let's talk to everybody else, starting with Sarah. Tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Sigrun Skysplitter, the Horizon Walker Ranger. Um, I, I didn't know what I was going to say until the second that came out of my mouth. That freaked me out. I was so scared I was going to forget. Anyways,
I like the pose, the Wonder Woman pose, like
because I was really panicked, I was waiting to fall. Well, and I have chronic back pain, so
Relatable.
unrelated. Sigrun has kept from the group as a secret that Skugga likes to sleep right above the flower stores in the ship's storeroom. So Sigrun has mysteriously not been eating any of the bread, but hasn't said a word to anybody else.
Hilarious. What a silly little bird.
So
Moving
sorry.
on to Elizabeth.
Oh, hi. I'm Elizabeth. I play Ada, the Tuss wizard, mostly trickery cleric. And Ada has been keeping from the group that she really loves music, but she doesn't want Cull to feel weird about it. So she hasn't told anyone because everyone else would make it weird.
Hilarious. I love these new prompts y'all are coming up with just entirely behind my back. Like,
It's
just so
fun.
we acknowledge, like,
It's
I
fun.
am not involved in planning these. That's great. Joanna.
Hello, I play Odrune, the Wicker barbarian, who is often bewildered. And anyway, something Odrune is keeping from the group is that they're actually kind of terrified of cats, because they've been used as a scratching post before. And they had a lot of damage to get fixed. So the fact that our ship is named after a cat is a bit problematic.
Strikes fear into the hearts
Strikes
of more
fear
than just your
into
enemies.
the heart of the Wicker.
Barbarian.
And
Just gonna start
Jay.
meowing around you at night.
And
Okay,
a fellow Druid
well.
will hate.
Hi, Jay.
Hi. I should be careful what I alter myself into then. Anyway, I'm Jay. I play half the Beastborn Warlock, and I may or may not have been creating secret stashes all around the ship of all good snacks that I have refused to tell any of you. And I may have dug holes into what to do so. But that's not important. It's all fine.
Ship isn't that big.
All fine.
It's all
not
fine.
that big. Everybody
It's
can see
mostly
everything.
nuts,
It's like a bus.
but you know,
It's
a
an
girl,
RV.
a squirrel has got to have their stash. Okay.
Squirrel's gotta have her stash.
Just random people's pockets. Literally just goes digging in there.
Oh. If you're wondering why none of the good stuff is left, I may have placed it elsewhere.
I went through all that effort to make sure that your level up showed in the chat, and then I didn't put the command in chat to show your characters, but it's there now. So let's talk a little bit about the setting we're playing in, a little bit about the world that is our sandbox today. Ink of Fate is based on the Arcanum Worlds module, Raiders of the Serpent Sea. It's a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition module. We are using 2024 rules with some homebrew lingering injury rules just to keep things spicy. The story is set in a world called Grimnir. Grimnir is Norse mythology and Viking inspired, though not necessarily historically accurate, so don't hold us to that. Everybody is part of various raiding clans. They all invade and compete with each other in order to earn glory and ascend to the halls of the slain. Everybody worships the gods of the Stone Court, who are the Vanir, the heroes who defeated the Jotun in the Lost Lands and led the Exodus to Grimnir. Everybody, when they come of age and throughout the rest of their life, accumulate fate tattoos. These are runic tattoos, usually on the wrist or arm, that are meant to guide you on your path towards your fate or your destiny. Grimnir is in its 3rd straight year of winter due to the activation of the mystical frost heart deep within the mountains of Turnfjall. And our heroes are the prophesied fate bearers, destined to be heavily involved in the fight against Ragnarok. I think that was the smoothest I've ever done that. That wasn't too bad. And Nick wasn't even here to enjoy it. I hope you're watching this like retroactively on the pod, Nick. Okay. So let's talk a bit about where we are at. So you all had some pretty interesting discoveries on your journey to the nearest Hellmaw, because guess what? You're on your way to the underworld. Your next quest is to find Siobhan's lost soul, whatever part of her or parts seem to have ended up there. You're not
Abbott,
entirely sure what exactly is
your
going on
rosary?
with her, what caused her mysterious illness. You do know that she is in imminent peril, and the Volv have urged you to get to the underworld to help her as quickly as possible. So Siobhan, of course, being the mysterious girl that you rescued from a tower in session 1, rides around on her wicker chair / support animal pet wicker cat thing. I don't know how many descriptors that needed. But your precocious younger sister figure of bizarre origins sent here from another world. So, you know that you need to get into the underworld, the realm that is the dominion of the goddess Hel, Hel, not Hell. Trying to keep those straight in my brain. They are very much not the same, so don't expect a lot of like fire, brimstone, demons with pitchforks, that kind of nonsense. You're not sure what exactly to expect, but it's not that. The underworld is, of course, where raiders go when they die outside of battle. So you are accompanied by Athels, the clan leader of the War Clan. She and her wolf are assisting you on this quest. And for right now, Cull is just kind of like hanging back on the conversation decision making. So I'll let you know, like, if and when that changes, or like when Cole needs to go like divert and do something else. But for now, Cole is with you. He's just not saying much. So you have just reached a Hellmaw, an entrance, a gate, currently guarded by a small entourage of undead, one of whom claims he is the Watching Man, the man who watches, just before another skeleton next to him starts teasing him, saying, "Hey, bro, you just forgot your name." So, I believe that's exactly where we left off. So, what would y'all like to do?
What's the vibe?
Are they hostile? Are they silly?
Everybody roll insight.
Things I should have done. Let's see.
It's not. Is it a new day? It's not a new day.
It's not a new day, no.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm being so slow getting to insight.
Mine won't let
Come-
me roll. Oh wait, there it go. There it went. Just
Oh, it-
popped
yeah,
up.
it
I
rolled.
might pop up like 3 more times.
Oh, good.
I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say all of you pretty much get the vibe that they're not outright hostile at the moment. They're just guards doing their job. Yeah, Ada, I think the big thing you get with your crazy high roll, they could potentially become hostile if they see you as a threat to the underworld, but it looks like, as silly as they are, they do take the safety of the underworld very seriously.
Does anybody have their fate tattoo visible by any chance that they could see?
Mine
That the
might.
undead could see?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
that
it's
could be something.
winter.
I
Wearing-
wanted to be a free pass, okay?
Wearing long
Yeah, I think-
sleeves, I guess. It's winter.
Mine
Yeah,
are-
I think you're wearing winter wear because you did just hike across some snow to get here.
Okay, well, do you guys think they'll like the tattoo? Actually,
My
that's a
tattoos on my
good
face.
question. The stone core in hell, are they like on enemy? I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I need to hide this tattoo or show it off.
Don't
And
they
my
like
little squirrely brain can't remember if the stone core in hell are like on okay terms or not.
That can be either a history check or a religion check.
I should
And
say as a
I'll
reminder,
make it
Sigrun's
advantage
gonna
since
be.
Athels is with you.
What am I doing? What are you doing?
I'm just saying, typically Sigrun's reaction is not to be worried about hiding something, so if it is something you need to hide, I would warn her.
I mean, the winter goes is probably doing really well.
I'm gonna be pretty proud of it. I'm proud of you guys, because I love you guys. So I would
Sorry.
show it off.
My cat distracted me for a sec. Am I rolling something? My cat decided
History or religion with advantage since Athels is helping you.
You know, the downside of not knowing anything is that you then become curious because you don't know anything, but you also can't answer the question because you're dumb. History or religion? I
only
think
half
they're
roll?
oh wait, I said I had advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He said I had okay, let me roll that again. Ignore that. That didn't happen. That did not happen. I mean, that tracks. That tracks. I really don't care about the stone court.
You
at
yourself
all.
in this moment, you realize you don't have time to like get into the nuances of divine politics.
Ojurin
Oh,
would turn
man.
and look at Athels and just say, "Look, can we just say we have some business and that'll be fine? Like, do they normally allow people in here?"
Usually not, but it's not entirely forbidden. You just need to be able to convince them that that you're meant to be there, that you have a right to be there.
Do they take
have
bribes?
some time to shine?
Okay, that we have a
what
right.
was that,
I mean, I
Ada?
have right
Sorry?
anywhere.
Oh, I said I would have looked at Hap and said, "Time to shine."
Alright, okay. I don't know what dead people.
Oh, you're good at this. The rest of us are bad at it. Well, Adrian's okay at it.
Sometimes. It's a bit hit or miss.
Okay.
I liked your speech at Drift Hall. It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is.
Wait, mine or hers? Or both of ours?
I'm about to say which we all did a lot of. There's a lot of speech
both
making.
did
at
speeches.
Both of you.
Okay. Does that mean we have to tag team this? Okay, I'm just
Sure, we
gonna
can
kind of
tag
like
team.
step forward
Let's do
a
it.
little bit and be like, "Hello."
Wait, I'm gonna give you
Uh,
enhanced ability though. Just
Who
FYI.
goes there?
So, we have a situation. We think that you find. Do they seem like gentlemen? That you find folks. That you find
The
folks.
two of the skeletons go.
Cool.
Like they just give you a thumbs up. Like, yeah.
I was like, okay.
You called it
It's
right.
amazing how that works out here. Can help us with. You see, we are here to help you as you help us. We have a problem together, actually. You see, there's a soul that's like split in half, and that's just not right. And we feel it is our duty to work with you to solve this problem and rejoin these souls. Clearly, we are in this together. That's the vibe I'm giving off right now. We know to help each other out here to fix I don't know, an imbalance in the force. Let's go with that.
Roll persuasion.
Does she get
I
advantage
would've
because
cast
I'm
guidance.
helping?
Are you?
Oh, I think Sigrun's doing
Well, didn't
enhanced
Sigrun
ability.
I
cast
did enhanced ability. You get
ability?
advantage for
Oh,
charisma
okay.
check, anything charisma-based checks and stuff.
Never mind.
And I gave you
Okay.
guidance.
But you also have all the
guidance.
emotional support of everybody.
Okay.
With
For
guidance.
persuasion.
Oh, jeez.
Wait.
Amazing.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna roll guidance anyway. Let's just do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So, 31.
31.
31. Yeah, because Cult is there, by the way.
He's just standing over there. Maybe Cole's the one giving me advantage. if I didn't have enhanced ability.
Yeah. The man who watches looks at you shrewdly, looks across at all of you, looks you up and down. Yeah, all right, come on in. Now, come on, was it like Bem? Was it Bem? Now, who would have a name called Bem? That's just a really silly name, isn't it?
I mean, people do
And
have
they
very
just, like-
silly names.
Oh, yeah, that tracks. I'm just gonna like
I think I could be a
sidle.
good Bem.
Like sidle past a little bit. Like thank you, as I just kind of like go right past them.
Yep, they've fully moved on to their conversation, and they're like,
and I'm not gonna draw their attention back.
And just because you got such a high roll, it's like, oh, be careful going in there. Don't touch the water.
Thank you.
At least in the river. Like, once you get to open water, it's fine. Just don't touch the river.
Can I ask
Y'all
why?
are so nice.
It's not good for the living. It's bad for your health.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
They give you finger guns, even though guns are not a thing in this world. Just a gesture of divine luck.
It's the Grimnir
Like,
gesture of
Maidstone
divine
Court be with
luck.
you. Yeah, why not? It's from
It
the
gives us
Tavar
all
clan.
the
you know,
benefits
it's a
of
Tavar
blood.
It is
tradition.
from the Tavar clan. That makes
It
sense.
does not. It does not give you the benefits of bless. Alright.
But it could.
You hightail your little heinies into that tunnel. Alright. Just checking where my notes are. I was not in the right section. Okay. Let's switch this up a little.
We took too long to get here. Their notes ran away.
Always. Alright. There we go. Spooky underworld. Okay. Purple mist covers very smooth stone as you make your way through this underground passage. The mist coils up to about knee height for most of you, neck height for Hap. Oh, real quick, Bo is with you, right? Your tree child?
Oh, I don't know if we'd ever decided if Bo was
I
going.
thought
We have the carrier if we want.
Now's kind of the time where you have to decide. You do have
Oh,
your
no.
baby Bjorn carrier.
Oh no. It
We worked
feels
really
wrong
hard on it.
to bring a baby to hell. I'm just gonna say that.
I
If
agree.
Bo sneaks in on their own, that's on them, and a lot of very successful checks against all
Sigrun
of us.
brought
But
Bo with
It-
us.
What?
This is there.
oh,
I told
Oh,
Odrun
no.
that Hap said to bring him, and Odrun's carrying him on her back.
Oh, Jern would
Nobody
check
checked
with
it
Hap
either.
again, honestly.
Yeah, you wouldn't trust me?
No,
Fine.
this is we have a lot more charisma checks that need to be happening here.
not
Just trying to get him to join us with no guilt.
Nope, you
That's all.
automatically know this.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Not after
it's
realizing that
completely up to
Sigrun
you. I
actually
am not
believed
going to
Cole and
narratively
Ada were
punish you
married.
either way.
If Bo
Let-
dies.
Oh my god!
Bo's a baby. Babies are
If
protected.
you die without him,
That is
And Bo's a very
true.
strange baby. Look, if Bo decides to follow us, I will have advised. Oh, in hell.
The underworld.
well, like
the
hell's
domain of
hell though.
It's different
In
than hell.
hell. In hell's world.
I mean,
And
Bo
what do
could've
you know
stayed
of
with Sip
hell?
and Taff.
Apparently,
whoever
Bo's
you feel
already
like
on
is-
Odrun's back, so I guess that's what we're going with.
Alright.
On
Told you
Odin's
Hap
back.
said it was okay.
All right.
Alright.
Odrun, you have a
on your
job.
back.
Alright.
Little tree
Sigrun, I
legs
think you're a lying
dangling
liar.
in the leg holes. just kind of you feel like a little thud 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 on your back periodically as just the legs just dangle and bounce, and you feel a little rustle of as it just looks around everywhere. It's a little scratchy, but you know, you get used to it after a few minutes. Okay. Meanwhile, the Tunnel of the Dead.
We're in a tunnel? We gotta
Okay.
go ready.
Yeah, so, it's not that long, not too narrow of a tunnel. You all are able to go, like, 2 across. You know, the ceiling's high enough above you. Like, there's stalactites and stalagmites and stuff, like, just jagged, pointed edges everywhere, but you're able to traverse it just fine. Sorry, I'm just double checking the descriptions for this. I can actually take you to the next map now, actually. And this is a big regional map, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you zoom in on the upper left corner of this map as far as you can possibly go. And I'll kind of describe things as we go along.
So it is all white, mind you.
Oh, I
It's all
see I see a background with like
I have
a
a background.
mountains. I don't know what to call it. Cliff sides, I guess.
Mine is
Yeah.
all white. My roll
Oh,
20
no.
might hate me tonight.
Yeah, you might need to refresh
Your
the
perception
page.
is
My perception sucks, and my cat's
Okay.
trying to knock over my computer.
Are those crystals?
no.
Is that green lava?
Those are
wanna get
people
the lights.
or
are
mushrooms.
bioluminescent crystals.
Oh,
Cause that's funsies.
yeah.
Can crystals
Yeah,
be
everything has-
bioluminescent?
Uh-oh.
I'm too
Yeah.
dumb for this.
Brimnir, yes.
Yeah, why
Oh, the
not?
underworld, yes. Sorry.
Is one like pick upable?
They're kind of
Just
but you
touch
might need
it.
to like take a minute to like carve it out to like mine it, but you probably could.
You're gonna touch it.
Will that get me in trouble?
You should do it.
That be
I
considered
cannot tell you.
possible?
I think you
I
should
don't
do it.
know.
I
Okay,
can
I'll
only
wait to do
tell
it
you
till
what
we're
happens
leaving.
after you do it.
I'll wait to do it till we're leaving because I want one.
Okay.
I
Okay,
can't get into
understood.
roll 20,
Oh no!
like at all.
Okay.
Oh no.
So,
It's worst case
and it's
scenario.
trying to tell me I have no internet. So, here's
But
hoping
we
this
hear you
doesn't
just
crash.
fine.
We can do theater of the
Well, the
mind.
stream's still working, so
That's
there's
good.
that.
That's good.
Yeah. I can describe for now. In addition to the crystals, there's also what looks like braziers, torches that have ethereal blue flames emitting from them that seem to have that same kind of eerie blue glow to them. Very much the same color. Ahead of you, the cavern opens up. You're still in this cavernous, jagged, rocky terrain, but now the cavern opens up. You can't see any kind of ceiling above you, but you're pretty sure it's still there because like you're still going further and further underground. But now you find yourself in what looks like a farmer's field that's been like transplanted into the underworld somehow. There's still that low purple mist everywhere, just clinging to the surface of this field. But then, hang on. A little ways away from you, a little bit of this field, this earth, churns ever so slightly. And you see a tattooed hand rising from the earth as an elderly looking woman, looking mostly like a normal, like maybe pallid looking human, rises from beneath the dirt. She just gasps loudly like glances over in your direction, but not like she can see you. She just kind of looks beyond you, But she stands up, brushes the dirt off of herself, and just sort of mindlessly starts walking towards the south, where you see a more narrow tunnel. Actually, that's down here, this tunnel that she's headed for.
I'm jumping to the conclusion, and I don't know if Ada's also jumping to the conclusion that because if you die out of battle, you're buried, she likely just passed away, and that was her arriving.
That's a much smarter observation than I had. I thought she was taking a
What
nap.
were you going to say?
Totally thinking there was a zombie.
I just thought she was
Yeah, I'm
taking a
pretty
nap
sure it's
in
the
the
first
dirt.
thing.
Yeah, probably. Out of curiosity, just for funsies, what's the weather like?
Weather.
Well, mostly like temperature. Like, is it winter down here? Is it cold?
It's cool, but not icy. Like, not frigid. Like, you were in the far north. You were up on the far north continent when you came down here. But now it's just more like a mild, cool, cavernous sort of temperature. So there's not a lot of air movement. It feels a little bit stale and stagnant. But it feels... It reminds you of at least one or two times when you were younger when you found like a really wet sort of cave in the springtime.
Oh, okay. I wonder if this means that I wonder at what point, I'm just like looking around for like some sort of like borderline. Is it like, what point did we like cross over the plane? That's what I'm assuming in my head. Winter to no winter.
Probably the tunnel?
I don't know. You know those like when borders come together and they like form a little point and you can stick your feet on either side? I don't know, it just sounds really fun at the moment. But okay, alright. Ada!
What?
You don't happen to have like some sort of magical find a person spell, do you?
Well, I have locate creature, but I'm pretty sure that is within 1,000 feet.
We might want to hold off on that until we get a bit further in.
It's within 1,000 feet, and it lasts for an hour.
I don't know why she couldn't just be like right here at the entrance. It's always got to be more difficult than it needs to be. All right.
Literally nothing's ever easy.
Athos, do you have a sense of where she might be?
I feel like I know shockingly little about the underworld. I'm not entirely sure where a lost soul would end up. I feel like most souls end up in the city, in Hell's City, which is near her palace, but I suspect we'll have to go a bit further along before we can see that.
Just stupid for not realizing there was a whole city here.
There's a clear distinction between who's just a dead person and who is like some sort of resident or servant or associate of hell? I'm looking for a customer service tourist guide or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think Athos knows enough about actually being here to be able to say one way or the other.
Oh, okay.
But we have her wolf.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
We do have my
wolf. Oh yeah.
Well, can we do like a tracking thing? Because theoretically, if someone brought Siobhan down here and they didn't die and get risen here, unless they did, and they would have come through the same way we did, so we'd be able to track maybe their movements. But if they did die there and rise here, then maybe where the equivalent of where they rose would be where we look.
Are wolves just like giant dogs where we can give them a scent?
Yeah, no, they can do that thing that dogs do.
Oh, wow. That's so weird.
Actually, they act a lot like dogs in most ways. They're just way bigger and way scarier than...
It's a real ugly dog. I say not in a way that they can hear.
You just sign it quietly yourself.
No, squirrel. I don't have to sign everything. I get to do squirrel.
Fair.
I sign it when I want Cole to know. But
Cool.
something
Cole
about
now
like
knows.
the beast genre is like super personal to have, and this ugly ass thing is just an ongoing vendetta for Hap in a way that Cole just doesn't understand. So anyway, squirrel. I
Yeah.
call it just like ugly, real ugly dog.
Yeah. You do see another body emerge from the earth during your conversation and head in that same direction towards that canyon to the south, which seems to be the only way forward.
We should probably just.
I'm gonna have a Karn in the air as a scout.
Okay.
Warning of danger or anything approaching.
A Karn quickly reports back that when they get too high, there's purple mist that obscures everything, so they can't really see ahead very far. But they'll try to keep an eye out.
Wow, that's so convenient.
I did not write that. That was in the book.
Okay.
Purple mist, the higher you go. That's what it says.
Wow, yeah. That's the detail they remember to put in the book.
Alright,
Cool.
everybody go ahead and make a
Cool.
perception check as you,
Shit,
I assume,
can't.
go through the canyon area.
Is a Karn gonna be making a perception check
It's
separately?
real dice tonight.
I don't have my sheet.
No, this is just for the
Oh
people.
no!
Yeah, I have no.
Oh
I'm
shit!
nothing. I can't access a thing. So.
Okay, I got
Okay,
a
roll
natural
for you?
20.
Wow. I forgot to take off advantage, but it literally didn't matter.
Oh goodness.
These
Okay.
dice.
So Sigrun got nat 20.
Thank God.
So you're Sigrun, you're the only one who gets this. You get this weird. Hello, Thunder. Yeah, this is very spooky. You get a glimpse, sort of, into the metaphysics of this realm, and I feel like your nat 20 sort of stems from your connection to the planes and the dimensions.
What I do.
But you get a sense of the full expanse of these lands as you like enter this next large cavern. You see infinite underworlds all layered onto one another, all superimposed on each other, making this world feel both empty and crowded at the same time. Unfortunately, you are now afflicted with short-term madness, which basically just means you have a panic attack or have whatever kind of panic response you think Sigrun would have, and you are affected by it for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. I was really hoping she could have a moment where she kind of levitates with purple energy and just takes it all in, like super duper smart, and then all of a sudden, bleh. Never could do it again. Druid crafts purple around her. It's fine. But if she's having a panic attack, she's keeping it very close to the chest. It's going into mom mode. No one can know, but she's at the back of the group, walking really slow. That's all.
I'm gonna say on Ada's perception check, you notice that Sigrun is not okay.
Is acting weirder than normal, really? You notice, no?
I actually prepared calm emotions. I don't know why. It felt like it might be useful.
You can
I'm
cast.
gonna try
Yeah,
cast spell
because-
secret.
What's it gonna feel like? What do you mean?
Something's happening. I don't know what.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sigrun, are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Does that negate my madness then?
I don't know.
It does.
Oh,
In this
yeah.
case, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't explicitly
never
say
felt
it,
more
but I'm gonna say it
alive.
applies to the situation. Yeah, so this is concentration for up to a minute. So at least for the next minute, Sigrun, you feel
This is a roller coaster
or
for
I guess
me.
anybody you feel like in the 20-foot radius around you.
It's a 10-minute madness, 1 minute calm. So I'm gonna be going up and down. This is gonna be really messed up.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would just end it. I don't know.
It's okay. I feel alive.
It does kind of like snap her out of it in this case.
Okay.
So Sigrun, you feel like you're able to take
Invigorated.
a moment to process. You can like, 5 senses, things you can smell, things you can see, and you're like a bit more in the moment.
What?
Oh, I know too much, guys. I know too much. Please don't make me see it again.
Okay.
Do you think that Siobhan knows us here?
Wait, did I see Siobhan in since I saw so much at once, maybe Siobhan was like
You
a
saw
glimpse of
plain
it?
geography in a weird MC Escher
Yeah,
kind of way.
pain ever. Man, I wish I knew her better.
I don't know if Siobhan will know us. It depends on how connected her soul is, I guess.
Do you think we're strangers to Siobhan
I don't
Yes.
in this realm?
Yeah.
As you continue walking, you see 5 figures huddled in the darkness on the southernmost edge of the cavern. Their faces have these very stressed grimaces on them. Looks like they're wearing Hullharn symbols. They're from the Hullharn clan.
Did we bring Rolf?
Yeah. We
Oh,
did.
did you bring Rolf down
I
here?
think we did.
Yeah.
Because we don't have
Oh,
skulls.
right, because he did that whole like cowardly lion bit and like.
Yep.
Yep, he's
Yup.
with you. Okay. Yep. Oh, yes. Hello. What? Yes. Are you all right? Well, we don't really want to go down there. We've heard some noises of distress coming from the bridge. Anybody can jump in. Rolf seems
No,
to
this
have
is
no
fun.
Kind of
attack.
noises of distress. What do you mean? Say more.
Well, I mean, it looks like we're supposed to go through the bridge, but, look, there's a bridge up ahead. Anyone we tried, or anybody who was able to respond to us said it was the only way forward. But everyone we heard going into the bridge started screaming, and now we don't want to continue.
Yeah, that's fair. I can
Yes.
see how that would work. Okay. Can a Karn see the bridge from where we are?
From where you are, it's a little bit winding up a ways, but a Karn could, wouldn't take too
I'll have
long
a
for Karn
Karn
to spot it.
scout. Yeah, I'll have a Karn scout ahead a little bit. Obviously, a Karn, please, buddy, don't like start doing anything that's gonna cause you to start screaming in my head real loud. That would suck.
I'm gonna start making straws so we can draw straws after once we figure out what's going on for who's gonna have to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
After a few moments, a Karn reports back. There is a covered bridge, but the inside of it is pitch black. A Karn can't see anything in there.
It's
Oh my
pitch
God, this
black.
is my
Wait,
worst
you can't see
nightmare.
anything in pitch
A Karn
black?
cannot see anything in the bridge.
Why?
It's probably magical.
Is it magical darkness?
A Karn for sure cannot see what is inside that bridge.
If I look through a Karn's eyes, can I see anything through that bridge?
Nope, pitch black.
I think we just have to walk.
I need to
the bridge.
re-look up with my little drift globe. Can my drift globe light magical darkness? Probably not. That'd be
Are you
too
there? Did you all
easy.
go to the bridge?
Draw
I don't know.
straws.
I don't know what else to do.
Oh my God.
What about like? Is there anything over the bridge? Is it like a covered bridge?
Yeah, it's a
It looks
covered
like a
one.
covered bridge. Is
Yeah, it
anything
is a
coming
covered
out?
bridge.
What about the other side of the bridge? Can a Karn see the other side of the bridge? The other end? Like, is there anything coming out? Like, are there people like going in one end and then coming out the other? Like, it's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here.
There is fog. Everything that's more than about 20, maybe 30 feet away is completely obscured in the mist.
What if a Karn flew over the bridge to the other side of the bridge? Like, how long is this bridge?
I need a Karn to make a stealth check.
Why? Does the Karn get advantage for being invisible?
Technically, yes. Actually, let me
Do any of us
double-check.
know that Akarn is doing this?
No.
No.
We're
I don't
just
know
kind
what
of
a
headed
card
that
is.
direction.
In that
Oh,
case,
shit,
Odrin
I-
would actually already be pulling out rope and have tied one end of it around their waist
I
and
don't like to reveal
taken
things.
Bo off,
Oh.
handed him to Call, and starts
Sigrun's
walking towards the
stretching.
tunnel.
Invisibility
No,
does not
stretch,
grant
wait for me.
advantage in this case.
Ada's
Oh,
also walking
yeah.
toward the,
I just
the
rolled.
tunnel bridge
I had a
thing.
good.
You wait
There.
and stretch. We might have to run.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I get a 21. It might still matter, but if it matters, if it doesn't work after a 21, I'm screwed anyway. So you know.
Swing across underneath it.
So anyway, 21.
Okay.
We'll just have to go on the bridge.
Okay.
Hold up, guys. Hold up. Wait, are we at the bridge? Are we staring at the bridge right
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
Odrin's walking
we
towards
started
the
walking.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew and
Whoa,
Ada are
whoa,
walking
whoa,
toward
whoa.
the bridge.
They're not
Okay,
going. I'm
towards the
not going
bridge is fine. I didn't know if we're stepping on the bridge.
about to.
Whoa, guys, I'm trying to do like some sort of checks or something. So the
Don't worry,
light is
Akarn
there.
is able to get there a little bit before the rest of the party gets there. So,
Jeez.
Hap, you get
Wanna bet?
Hap, you get this information
I
just
don't know about
before they're like discussing like getting onto the bridge. Akarn is trying to fly over the bridge, and Akarn notices that a lot of this gold tiling that appears to be all over this rooftop is actually a whole layer of iridescent beetles. Not witch beetles, they're a different variety, but it seems to be encased in beetles. And Akarn's just sneaking along, not making any waves, not making a breeze anywhere, and perches from a vantage point to try to get a view on things. And then on either side of Akarn, there's a thunk, thunk, as these massive trunk-sized white scaly claws rest on the rooftop of this bridge.
Look.
You don't think Karn has been spotted.
What about those walking towards the bridge? Do they
But
notice
through
big
Karn's
scaly?
eyes, you glimpse these massive talons at the end.
Is it a
Every
fucking
digit.
dragon? Is it a fucking dragon?
Akarn looks up, and you get, again, through Akarn's eyes, this upside down view of the underside of a white dragon's jaw.
Oh.
Now, something helpful that Akarn spots here. It doesn't look like the dragon is currently hostile, and Akarn does get a good vantage point to see people coming out of the tunnel bridge and not being attacked, not being noticed or acknowledged by this dragon. So it seems to be guarding, anything trying to get above or around this bridge.
But how do the people on the other side look? Because apparently they were screaming.
Roll a new perception check for that.
Yeah,
For
were
a
we
car.
hearing screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you conveying anything to us?
Well, not yet. I'm trying to gather kind of like all what's happening here.
Well, as we get
So
closer, are
Akarn
we
is,
hearing
or
screaming?
Hap is currently blind
Well,
to her
if I
surroundings, blind and deaf to her surroundings.
shoot, what's perception again? They did not have a
Wisdom.
Yeah, that was it. They did not have a healthy plus for perception for some stupid reason. All right. Ow, a card. You should just do my rolls for the whole night. That's nice. 19.
You see some pained grimaces. You're not sure what happened, but the people coming out the other side seem to be walking very slowly and in a pained sort of manner.
No visible wounds or anything. No, like this looks like
Not
tough
on
workout
19.
sword muscle. Okay. No, 19. That's a scary statement for you to make. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. So,
Cull does offer to go onto the bridge first.
Hold up.
They're already
Okay.
going.
I did talk
They're
to
like
Nick ahead of
already there
time.
almost.
Shut up.
I'm already heading in.
They're already there.
Like,
I'm ready to go on the bridge.
And you haven't said anything. You said you weren't saying anything.
I didn't think you'd get to the bridge that fast, okay?
Ooh,
Like I
Literally,
said,
They're at
you're
the
not
bridge
saying
now.
anything.
like I said, I had taken Bo
We're
off,
walking
handed him
through
to
the
Call,
bridge.
and started.
I can't talk to you and a card at the same time. Okay.
Sorry, real quick. You said you handed Bo to Cull?
Yes. I
Okay,
handed
just
Bo to Call
confirming.
so I could go first.
I don't even want to
Okay.
imagine
I'm
Cole's
right
face
behind
right now
you,
as that's
Drew.
happening. Whoa,
Okay,
aren't you guys gonna like make it so you can see or shit? Wait, guys, hold up.
I
You've
think it's
already
a test. We just
tried.
have to go through.
What? I
We
didn't
just
try
have to go
anything.
through.
This is not something you can outthink. Sometimes you just have to do it.
You have to
Maybe.
walk into it.
So you guys
It's
don't
the only way to
walk
Siobhan.
stupid.
We have to go.
Hey,
into the
Athels. Quick question.
Oh yeah, they're here too.
Yep.
Do you know anything about dragons?
The mythical creature?
Shut up.
Why
I'm
are
like,
you asking about
mythical creature. I
dragons?
say in squirrel under my breath. Mythical creatures. Yes. The mythical creature.
She says as she
known
strokes
as a
her mythical
dragon.
wolf.
Yes. I say insult that under my breath there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a dragon?
Yes. In children's stories.
Have any of those children's stories taken place here? You seem to be the kind of group that would have those kind of children's stories. I'm
Not that I
hoping
can
this has
think
gotten
of.
you guys to pause going into the dark, creepy tunnel.
I don't know. I think I remember a legend about Vani fighting a dragon one time and banishing it. I don't know.
Ooh,
What
and I
color was
rolled
that
Vani's my
dragon?
god. Risa
yeah,
Vani.
Sigrun rolls advantage on a history check.
Gosh,
Or
forgot I was
religion,
taking a
either
bite. I apologize. Both are bad for me, but you.
one. Okay, you can only roll one. Okay, 18. Yeah, so you remember the story that that she's talking about. You remember Vani, again, this absolutely massive hulking warrior who wields these massive blades, you know, giant beard, tattoos, muscles like up to his ears, grabbing a dragon by the tail and swinging it around like a lasso and flinging it over a mountain and banishing it forever. That's the story you heard and the story you've told to plenty of the Risa clan over the years.
Ada very quietly leans over to Odrune.
Hmm.
Isn't that the one that Otis said was a halfling?
Ah.
It was Odor's favorite bedtime story.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's an even funnier
I don't
story if
think-
you hear it that way, though.
I
It's even
know.
cooler.
Does
I
anybody
don't
remember
think we know
the
that right now.
color of the dragon in that story?
Oh, white dragon, obviously.
I
For the
don't
snow.
remember. I don't think it was a white dragon. I think it was something different.
Might have been covered in snow. We don't know.
Okay, guys, I need you to trust me on this. Don't freak out. How tall is the roof of this bridge?
It's
Like, if
what
I
is
stood on
memory?
somebody's shoulders, could...
It's
could we
like
talk-
20, 30 feet tall.
Okay, never mind. That's not gonna... So, I may or may not have spotted a white dragon on top of that...
How? They're pretty big.
A con.
What?
I may
The
have
reason
lost my
half
friends.
knows things.
So,
Okay.
but the
Never
I was
seen
gonna
a
give
dragon
a
before.
dirty glare. Just
is
like
the
that
dragon
comment.
doing anything?
Well, freaking me out more than anything. Sitting on a bunch of beetles.
Okay.
If the dragon's
Always
not
wanted to
doing
see a dragon.
anything, people are walking through, then we just need to walk through.
Yeah.
If we try to go around, that's probably how we provoke it.
Like when you push on the brakes when you see a cop when you're driving by. If he
We don't
sees you
know
slam the
that.
brakes,
I
he
love
knows.
how that's your conclusion and not that the dragon is like just waiting to eat us, or the dragon is tired. No, the dragon is clearly a peaceful creature that is gonna just let us do whatever we want without any reaction whatsoever.
I need a
Whatever
Karn to
we
make
want. We're
another
following
stealth
the
check.
path.
Don't do that.
You and Bo hide under Hrolf's shirt, and he can look like he has a round belly, and you don't have to worry about it because I know it might be a predator prey thing. I understand you're tiny, you're a squirrel, it's scary.
Yeah, I need a Karn to make another stealth check, and it's
Wait,
still
you were
not
talking to
an
me? I thought you were talking to
advantage.
Bo. What on earth?
Both
are
of you, but
talking-
you directly.
I am like 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
You
it's
do know that, right?
And Bo's
It's,
taller.
yeah,
That's not
dragon's
shirt.
huge.
That's not shirt hiding. Shut up.
I don't know how
Anyway,
big
I'm
Rolf is. I
making-
assumed he was big.
3 feet tall is very difficult to hide. Like this. Oh, shh.
That's a red number.
Oh no!
That is a red number.
Can a card make a run for it?
Fly!
Is the dragon vicious? Because I would like to point out this is gonna make my case otherwise.
So
The real question is, do I have a chance to resummon or like to put him in a pocket dimension before the
I don't know if
dragon
you're
kills him?
extremely unlucky or extremely lucky, but I got a nat 1. So, here's what happens.
What?
Oh, I'm so conflicted.
A Karn is a little bit freaked out and is trying to like sneak away, but bumps into a bunch of beetles and sends up a little cloud of them. And so the white dragon is about to take a swipe at the swarm where a Karn is like right smack dab in the middle of it, but the swarm brushes up against its nose and irritates it, so it's batting at its face instead, and gives a Karn just enough of a distraction to get away. But you can tell it's taking out like half the swarm with a single swipe of its massive, claws, and you know that just one of those would have completely obliterated a Karn.
I guess when we
Just
hear this
like,
ruckus.
put a Karn in like a pocket dimension and resummon a Karn near me. It's
If
like,
Odrune's walking, Ada's walking.
yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Okay.
I'm going with you guys. I'm
Yeah,
not
the
leaving.
dragon is not nice to tiny creatures. I'll just say that.
Okay, we're already in the tunnel.
Bye.
Nobody wants to try no magical light. Nothing. Any like plan,
Real
but like
quick,
no.
Cull offers to either go first or take up the rear to like watch y'all's backs. Do y'all have any preference over which one he does?
Probably rear.
To the rear. He's got bow.
Rear. Okay. All right.
Rear.
Are we saying for sure that Cole has bow?
That way we don't forget that we got him. Because I'm not going to remember who has him.
Yeah, does Cull have bow?
Yes. I would say Cull has
Okay.
bow. Because if Odrin's gonna go first, they're gonna make sure that they're the one that suffers, nobody else.
That or Rolf can have bow. Since we brought him. Or the wolf. Ride
Yeah, the
piggyback? That would be
Half won't allow that.
Woo!
You walk into the pitch black bridge.
Yeah,
It is
nobody wanted it.
entirely pitch black magical darkness. You cannot see your hand in front of your face. You can only hear the quiet breathing of each other, and you're fully onto the bridge when you hear a voice from ahead of you, this weird rasp, call out, "You're not from here!" And then you hear this very bizarre sound. Where is it?
I don't like that sound.
And suddenly there's light in this tunnel. are back. Apologies for taking that early break, everyone. So we'll be skipping our usual mid-session break. We'll just forego that. We had some technical difficulties, but pretty sure we got everything fixed up now. Let's get right back into it. So, want to make sure we didn't miss anything as we lost connection there. As you all went onto this pitch black covered bridge, you heard a raspy voice calling out, "You don't belong here," and then a weird noise of moving magic, and then lights came on, and Cull and Bo, who's strapped to Cull's back, had both vanished. So what you see as things become visible, as torchlight suddenly comes alive, you see just tucked into a corner on the floor, you see a very large-looking skeleton wearing a worn dress, just a head drooping, and beyond her you see that a series of rocks have been dragged into the middle of the end of the bridge to kind of make this makeshift wall with only a small gap. And behind this wall, there's a closed portcullis, as if the rocks weren't enough. And a cloaked figure sitting at a table, sitting just in front of all this, who rises swiftly to approach you all. This figure has thin, leathery skin over its face and hands, like just an emaciated skeleton wrapped in leather. He holds up a basket full of some kind of mess of something, a potion ingredient, you're not sure what, something rough that kind of rattles a little bit. And he pulls out a crude, rusty looking set of pliers. It's like, "All right, hold out your hand."
Why?
All right, here we go. Sigrun, you feel your fingernail being torn off.
Sir, you are supposed to get consent first. You didn't even
You
ask.
held out your hand. That was the consent.
Nope,
You consented to weirdness. Why did you do that?
You're
I'm
on
just
my
freaking out.
team. You need to
Why
My
did you
charisma's
just-
low enough without the disadvantage of you being against me right now.
What?
Stop it!
No. I will not stop
Hey,
it.
no,
Where's
I don't
Cole?
make the rules here. No fingernail, no passage.
Is
Hey,
it just
wait
one
a
nail?
minute. He's looking
What?
closely at your. He's looking
What
closely at your
is that?
fingernail
What's this rule?
suspiciously.
Where
I'm
are
gonna
these
do
rules?
one toenail
What are these
instead.
rules?
I'll give you all my eyelashes. I don't
Apparently
use
you already
those.
gave him a fingernail.
I think you do.
Did you pull it out already? Is it too late? Oh man,
We
it's cool.
do you want to say you actually resisted because he was pretty
No,
aggressive
I
with
wouldn't have
pliers.
resisted. We're in the underworld, man. This is the rules. Them's the breaks, guys. It's a fingernail. It could be so much worse. I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
As the Sigrid's whole reaction is just like,
Yes. Yes.
Do I
It's
have
your
fingernails?
Hold up. Priorities. Guys,
I have like
priorities.
talony things.
There's 5 of us. I will give up 5 fingernails so they can keep
Sigrid.
theirs.
I am about to just take off back down the tunnel to find Cole here in a second.
We have to get out of here. Bo and Cole are gone. It's fine. I got this. Just take all 5.
No, I want to bash Secret here in a second. Where?
I've already got my fingernails
Where is
gone.
Paul? Where is
Hit
Bo? Where are they? Where are they down the tunnel? Is it dark behind me? Do I see the end of the tunnel?
It is pitch
Call!
black behind you.
Call.
You do not hear any response from Cull,
Bo.
or from Bo, which you know you would have. You don't even hear the rustle of Iron Leaf.
Okay.
What you do notice is, first off, the clipper dude in front of you is looking at Sigrun's fingernail that he's got just very suspiciously, like he's inspecting it. It looks like he's about to get hostile. Athel's.
You will not be hostile.
I don't think that's how that works.
Damn it.
Athel's leans over. Who's standing closest to Athel's right now?
I don't know, I'm pacing, trying to figure out where
Probably
Cole
Oberon?
is.
I mean, if she followed us, probably me.
Yeah. Yeah, she leans over. She says, "Look, this is not what I expected from the underworld. Hell is merciful and would not ask such a price to be paid. Something's wrong here."
Yeah, no shit! Where's Cole? Did I hear this, by the way? I'm just reacting.
If you're referring to the ones that accompanied you, they have been sent to be punished for invading this land.
Why
We
that?
rolled
Only
a
the
natural
dead.
20.
Whoa.
They allowed us in this land. Thank you very
Hello.
much,
We
sir,
We got
ma'am.
permission.
We are expected.
Where's your
Ha.
boss?
They
Oh,
they
I need
opened
a
the doors
supervisor.
for us.
Manager, supervisor, now. What's going on? No. No.
Say this is horrifying.
No.
Sarah actually has had her nail ripped off before
Ugh.
while working at
Oh, no.
Disney World.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness.
This is all too familiar.
Lifeguarding at Disney World. I know, like, oh god.
Alright, weird woman in the back. What is she doing? Dressed up lady. I don't know. The other person. There's two people, right?
Oh, sorry. It was a non-moving dead inert skeleton.
Thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
it's just an inert
propped
skeleton.
up on the ground. Sorry.
Decoration.
That's a weird thing to see in this realm. I thought inert, not inert.
Perception check?
Why is there a skeleton here? It's not moving.
Vibes?
I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like
roll-
skeletons are in our
Go
realm,
ahead
and then like
Anyone
here...
who wants to roll either perception or investigation.
Yeah, might as well. It
Again,
feels like
that's a plus 11. Really
Amazing.
bad.
That's so great.
Da-da.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, Odrun, I'm gonna say you're the first to notice as you're listening to Hap like point out like what was a dead non-moving skeleton doing here. You notice that the dress on this figure, some of the embroidery has symbols affiliated with hell. So this appears to be somebody who like it also looks like a pretty well kept, very clean sort of dress. Not super fancy, but well maintained. It looks like somebody who was serving hell, but now whatever was inhabiting that skeleton, whoever that was, is no longer here.
Where do you go if you're not here?
That's a great question. All right, now
Y'all
let's stop with
like-
the shenanigans. We are expected here. We were told we would have no problems. Like, what is all of this? This stupid paying a toll nonsense. We are too important for this. You need to let us go, otherwise you're going to be in massive trouble right now.
Yeah, buddy. With my fingernailless finger, I'm gonna do that.
Look, it's not up to me. I don't make the decisions. I don't make the calls here. We're in the process of building a very important ship, and your efforts are needed to contribute to that ship.
Are they? Well, you know what? Here's the thing. We actually are not here to help you build the ship. We are here to make it so that others don't try to come and destroy the ship. Now, we need to get past you. We are not paying any damn toll because there's no reason for this. We're expected.
A ship of fingernails?
Oh
You
yeah,
said you
best
need
ship
us to
ever
build
built.
the ship. Oh god! Oh my god! I'd like my back.
Go ahead and roll Odrun, just Odrun, either persuasion or intimidation.
Can I rage it? Can I rage
Yes, they ripped off
intimidate?
my fingernail. Your best friend in the whole world just got their fingernail removed. You're pissed.
Can I rage
up to you.
intimidate? That gives me
you can.
advantage, right?
I
forget what it is.
I think
It's
it lets you
something
use
like
your
that.
strength score instead
Oh.
of your charisma score.
Lets me use my strength score instead of my charisma score. Cool. I can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh shit. God damn. Do you know what? That's awfully bad.
I guess you didn't care about my fingernail that much. So.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm under orders, and you all are air breathers. So either you come with me to the little ship, or I stop you.
Then we'll
You
give
name
you
it,
poison
baby.
Take you
nail.
where Cole is right now, or you bring them back right now. One or the other.
Too late for that.
No.
Can't bring them back after they've gone off.
Well, plus, I already gave you
Fine.
my nail.
Well, then
Now I have to
send
go
me
to my
where they
ship
are
too.
right now.
Oh, yeah, smart.
Now
Do
wait
what?
a minute.
Sorry?
Before
Send me to where they are right now.
Oh, if I could have, I would have already. Only had enough charge for one this time, I'm afraid. I'll have to wait about an hour.
Well, then we're gonna sit here
No.
for an hour.
Before you were
They
saying we
sat
just
on the
had to pay a
ground and
toll. What is this
they're
about a
gonna
little
send
ship
me.
now?
Well,
That wasn't an option before. Why didn't you bring up the little ship?
Yeah.
Gonna get that dragon to take me to where Cole is. We start I'm looking at the roof like we're gonna start
True.
blasting it.
well, normally I would just, whoosh you off to wherever I need to get you, but there's so many of you, a few more intruders than we usually deal with, so we're gonna have to take the slow way to get you to where you need to be punished.
We don't need to be punished. We are here
There's
to help with a
tent here.
problem so that nothing else happens. We just need to go take care of the problem and then leave.
Yeah, no, this is Land of the Dead, not Land of the Air Breathers, sorry.
You guys need to get your stuff together. We were
I can
requested.
turn into a water breather.
federal
Will that make you
organization.
happier?
Oh,
Now, are you
yes.
coming with me to the little boat or not?
Is that you gonna
I
take
think-
us to where Cole is?
Hey, Hap, I think you need to poison him. I'm gonna take his clothes.
I don't think poison works on the dead.
Well, we're not
and
gonna know
you're
till we
also gonna have to
try.
get into the manacles on your own. You can put them on each other if you like.
No.
The what?
Look, I'll come with you if you just take me to where my friend is. I didn't know manacle shit. No.
All right
Get
then.
moving.
And he pulls out his skegox and he's gonna start attacking. Everybody roll initiative.
Fine.
Just out
I
of
knew I was
character.
coming to this anyway.
Sarah's
Let's
having a
go.
little
Yeah.
moment. The heartbeat sounds coming from the soundtrack, right? Because I keep taking my headphones
damn.
off and making sure it's really freaking me out.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
that's,
God.
anytime I hear phone calls and songs, I get that same thing, yeah.
To
Yeah,
be
like,
clear,
there's no
there's only
way.
one of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to click on my dude. Yeah.
Question for somebody who has no idea. Does your initiative bonus ever get better?
If your dex
Maybe
gets
dexterity.
better.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
gotcha.
whatever it impacts, it gets better.
Also, you might
Gotcha.
want to double check. I can't remember if you have any barbarian abilities that help you with initiative.
Well, I get advantage, and my advantage sucked. It went up by 1 point. So
Fair.
that's what it is.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm just gonna have Athels and Hrolf do stuff kind of on default. So, I'm gonna say Sigrun. Hrolf is gonna focus on giving you advantage on your first attack each round. And Athels is going to have her wolf go off and actually she has to roll initiative, unfortunately. Okay, she'll go at the end. Maybe you'll deal with this before she has to come up. It's fine. Hap, you are up first. Why is Cull on the initiative? Let me get that off of there.
They're still here!
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope, does not happen.
Aw.
Yeah, well.
So, Hap, then Sigrun, then Odrune, then the... it's called a Draugr, by the way.
That's cool. I'm gonna
Oh,
basically
Oh,
doing
you know what?
Eldritch
I
Blast.
still have... It's because I still have the initiative from the last combat that had
Oh.
just Cull and, the clan chief, Kari Brannisker.
Kari.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Alright, fuck it, let's do it. I'm doing Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, and then Eldritch Blast. That's what I'm doing here. Yeah. That is the DM's fault that I get to do this twice.
It's completely busted and broken, and it's gonna be so bad.
Does a...
Uh-huh.
Does that hit? Great!
Yep.
A
10
31.
for the first one.
Yeah, 31 hits.
Wonderful. What is this one? Does that hit?
Yep.
Great! Let's do this again. Does that hit?
It does.
Are they still alive?
It's bloodied. It's still alive. Well, so to speak.
Still up.
There you go. I don't know how
Yeah,
much
still
damage
up.
I did, but let's see.
It is so much damage. And
So
it's
that was
just
Shouldn't have taken bow.
One
It feels like
30,
your fault.
Take it
as
all.
these beams go sailing into it like a machine gun,
46,
which is what I completely gave you with this gauntlet.
48, 49.
Really bad idea.
I think that was 49 points of damage.
From Eldritch
yeah,
Blast.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Could have just let
Yeah.
us through.
49 points of damage. I basically just imagine someone like just having, I don't know, if a warlock could be a barbarian, that's what it looks like right now. I'm just yelling in swirl what you know to be insult because it is very obvious, and I just start blasting.
Yep.
Well,
Sigrid,
intimidating.
Yeah,
you are
that's it.
up
That's all I do.
next. Hrolf is like nudging your elbow for good luck, and you have advantage on your first attack.
First attack is a spell I just got. Freedom of the Waves. Tidal wave comes right at your face. 15
Nothing but
DC.
water?
What?
What the heck is this?
Freedom of the Waves.
Oh my god.
I said a tidal wave. It could
Okay,
be a
tell me about
tornado.
this.
Okay,
I said a
tell me
tidal wave
about
of
this.
water. 10-foot
Mhm.
cylinder, 15-foot radius for whatever. Straight
So
at you
strength
to knock
save?
you against the wall. Yeah, yes. Strength saving throw.
Okay,
Four.
that is an 8 on the saving throw.
2d8. I don't know if you rolled it or I rolled it. 2d8.
You roll
bludgeoning
it.
damage. Okay. Da, 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 da. It's gonna be. Oh. Still. It was scary looking at least. You got 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah, it wasn't a good roll.
Okay. That was your action. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No, but I just saw. You see that bottom part of that spell? I can just teleport away if
I
I
did
was in
see
that
that.
water. Oh my god, that's cool as hell.
I did
Good
see
to
that.
know.
Very cool.
Can I teleport other people or just myself, just for future reference?
Just you.
Just as you.
Oh well, that would have been cool. But anyways, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, bonus
Alright.
hunter's mark. There you
Can I have a
Bonus under
30-second summary of what I missed? So sorry.
go. There's a man trying to
everybody
fight us
is
after he took my
attacking
fingernail.
The Draugr, the zombie, that's trying to gatekeep here.
He stole
And
Cole and Bo.
Hap
They
is girl
disappeared.
bossing with her new
I-
machine gun gauntlet.
Amazing.
I am a little pissed that I did not kill him straight out.
Almost did though.
Yeah.
Should have just killed him.
Odrun, you're up. This thing is looking rattled.
This is the
It's
first
Yeah,
round
okay.
of fighting. We haven't gone a full round yet.
So,
Okay.
right now, it looks like he is
Ooh.
all the way across the bridge from us. But he just took a fingernail off of Sigrid,
Yeah,
which
probably
means he would
closer
be
than that.
closer.
But then he got hit by a tidal wave against a wall.
Yeah, we could say, yeah, Sigrun, you could actually have been right up next to him if you wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Well,
would have walked
the
down. I
reason
walked right up
I'm
to give him my hand.
asking is because I obviously can't get to him. But
Like, where is he
I was hoping he
really?
was within
But
30 feet of me.
logistically, you know what? I'm gonna say just because of the logistics of what was going on and throughout that conversation and you intimidating him, you are definitely within 30 feet of him. at
Yeah, I
the start
definitely
of
wanted
this
you to see
combat.
my nail now.
Cool. So you see Odrun start sparking because we were already
Mhm.
raging trying to intimidate this guy, so I don't have to do a rage right now because we were already going. And so I am going to take my reaction and I'm going to use branches of the tree. And this is one of my new things. And you're just going to see Odrun just look at him and just kind of stomp and point right at the ground in front of them. And you see these spectral golden roots shoot out and grab his feet.
Okay. Unfortunately, that was a 22 on the strength
Fuck
save.
you. No,
Son of a...
the first time
But
I
it's
did
really
it,
cool.
god damn it.
It looks so cool.
It did look cool. So in that case,
Yeah.
then, if he's close enough, Odrin, then in that case, since it was a reaction, we're just gonna take the full movement and we're gonna go up and thwack him. So,
The whack away.
thwacking.
Are you attacking recklessly?
Yes, sorry, I forgot to say that. I am attacking recklessly.
That is all good, because with
I
that,
did
that
the
does
advantage,
hit.
so.
Yep. And with that damage, he is down. He clatters. Bones clatter to the ground, and he is done.
It's like Mario. Is he gonna pop back up in 5 minutes?
I might have done the
Or we have
killing
to wait and
blow,
find
but
out.
I still feel.
So are we alone in here now?
Except for
Yeah,
a
and we've got to figure out a
skeleton.
way to get to wherever Cole and Bo are.
And
I don't
Siobhan.
know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do something. I don't know how helpful this is gonna be, but just as a mechanic to throw out there, since I have claimed the horn for now, I'm gonna use one of the horn's features, which is not really gonna have a lot of immediate benefit, but I'm just gonna throw it out there because this is a weird place. I'm gonna use the horn's ability to basically call up to. So it's called regroup. I'm going to put this in the chat so you can see this. The performer selects up to 3 specific individuals they know on the current plane of existence, and for the next 12 hours, those people know where the performer, aka I am, and that I want them to find me. And yeah. So basically, this is a call out to Bo, Cole, and Siobhan. To
Damn.
basically come find me. So they can find me. I can't find them, but they know where I am. And that I want
We're
them
just
to
take a
come
nap
find me.
then. They'll get here.
Interesting.
So this is just
Completely
like I'm
forgot about
hoping.
that thing.
I'm just hoping this will help at some point. I think this is the first time I've used.
That is the
Maybe.
first time
That
we've used
sentence
this.
you can hear from a DM's. I forgot that existed.
You know what? A good DM is ready even for those things when they
Oh
happen.
no!
So I will keep that in mind. But
So yeah,
the
they know
way
where I am.
forward has been cleared. You are able to get to the other side of the bridge now.
And there's just
I'm
a
gonna
clear
look
passage.
immediately to the sky and be like, "Is there a dragon about to put up?" Immediately, like, "Is there a dragon?"
Oh. Wait. Can I talk to this thing? Can I speak with dead?
Oh. You see with dead undead?
Yeah,
That's a good
so
question.
let's see. I want to make sure you're caught up on what was
I
already
might
said
have
while
missed
you.
something. Sorry.
Yeah. So they were clipping nails to build the best ship ever.
Out of nails.
If
thing.
you're some kind of air breather, you need to go in the little boat so you can go to the place where bad intruders get punished.
Where Cole
They
is.
did send Cull away, and if they had any more charges of that magic, they would have sent you all away, but you all have to take the slow way to go, take your punishment, and go get on the little boat.
Never mind.
So that was... yeah.
So are we going to find Siobhan? Are we going to find Cole first?
Cole.
I'm worried that Cole and Bo are being tortured or about to be tortured.
We're going to
I
kill
don't know
first.
what's going on Siobhan either.
I feel like Siobhan is probably more stable, but we need to move quickly.
Why are we having this debate? It's Cole. Cole's the
Do we need
answer.
to split up?
I agree. We should go find Cole first.
Thank you.
I feel like both of you two are a little biased, but it's cool. We'll do we'll do
I don't
it.
give a shit. I am proudly biased. I am so proudly biased.
You're cool.
That does not faze me. I do not pretend otherwise. We are getting Cole. I will sacrifice 100 Siobhans for one Cole.
Is
Like-
Ada still wearing the ring?
No.
No, okay.
Real quick, I need one person to roll an investigation check on the Clipper dude's body.
Body?
Oh yeah, do you want your fingernail
Volunteer.
back since it was taken
Shriveled
without your
corpse.
informed consent, but with
0
your
for
uninformed
investigation.
consent?
I would like my fingernail back, actually. Yes.
God.
Do I have to
It's in the
investigate for
basket
that,
of
or can I find it?
fingernails.
Okay. Oh, this one's probably mine. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna lick it and stick it back on.
Ew! Oh my god, I'm gonna
Wow.
puke.
This
Ew.
is not the grossest thing that's happened on this trip. You literally pulled out a whole head the first day I met you.
Yeah, the head
A whole
wasn't
severed
bleeding.
head.
Head.
I don't know that it wasn't bleeding when you put it in the bag.
We don't. Okay, it's the licking. It's the licking. Okay.
How is it gonna stick? And
No,
you just
not that
said-
way.
Stick.
Not
Oh
by
my God, We're in
licking.
the underworld, guys. It's too late. I did it. They don't have any gum.
Alright.
I can use a tree
Ada.
sap later.
Thank you.
Please don't lick it.
No one's helping.
You find a pouch at his waist. There are 3 odd-looking coins in it. They seem to be made of some kind of dark metal, and they have the image of a rooster embossed on them.
That's random.
A roost.
So you have. Go ahead and add 3 rooster coins to your inventory.
Can I detect magic?
Nick, hi. Cole disappeared on a bridge and was disappeared to somewhere where some like people
Oh, and
are
he took
being
Bo
punished.
with
With
him.
Bo. You guys are
Yeah,
alone.
Yeah,
It's
somebody
bonding
strapped Bo to your
time.
back, so
You're gonna be best friends.
that'll
by
be
the
fun to
time
recap
we're-
next week. Okay.
Hashtag
Yes,
sorry.
you may detect magic.
I did.
Now I get why you guys were questioning it earlier. I didn't even put it together. I need the facial expressions to remember Cole's
Yeah,
feelings.
Let me double check what kind of school of magic you might get from this.
I'm still looking for that
Vidor,
dragon,
hap-
by the
beat
way,
the
as all this
crap
is
out of
going
him.
on. I'm still looking for that dragon. Where I'm listening
The
for
dragon
it.
was inside you
get-
all along.
You get illusion magic from it.
Ooh.
That's no other info? Okay.
Yeah, I think it just tells you it's magic, and there's I can tell you the,
The
school of magic. That's
magic,
about
yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have 10
guess
minutes.
we're
I'm
checking
identifying them later.
Oh,
we
on the
can
boat
keep
you can do
moving.
it.
Yeah, I don't think Hap's gonna wait 10 minutes.
Oh, Ada doesn't want to wait 10 minutes right now either.
Fair.
I know why
There's
I
more
don't want to
going
wait
on.
10 minutes.
You said there's a dragon above us.
Yeah, there's
That's
a dragon.
true.
There's a dragon above us. It's a
Could the
white
dragon fly us there if we ask? A mother's
Would the dragon
plea?
want to?
I'm just saying, maybe advantage
I'm
on
sorry.
charisma for a mother's plea and begging.
What makes you think dragons are anything but crazy
I have a dragon. I'm
demonic
wearing a dragon on my
creatures?
finger. I'm wearing a dragon on my
The dragon
I was
finger.
wondering when you were gonna
That
remember that.
dragon
Ah, we
has
can fly
never-
there.
Do we know where there is?
I'm unleashing the dragon. No, we don't.
You're
The
unleashing
boat
the
would take us
dragon?
there.
You don't see the dragon. The dragon seems to have gone off for now.
Did you actually unleash the dragon?
Well, most of us can fit on there, so I think we
DM
could
is
get a
making me
ride.
look crazy by
Yes,
there
but-
not being any dragon that I keep talking about.
Don't
We're
you
gonna like
think we
fly
should
up
You
this
are
road
crazy.
dragon.
Don't you think we should figure out where we're going before we cause a commotion?
I think we
Do we have any
intuitively will
other
know.
unhelpful?
Athos' wolf starts sniffing around.
They'll be on the ground.
Oh,
We'll
thank
follow
goodness.
from the skies.
Great, the wolf is wonderful. I'm following the wolf.
I'm gonna follow
The wolf is
too.
wonderful.
Sorry,
Like
Sigrun.
Oh,
Maybe
Fine,
not.
I will
maybe
fly on the
we don't
dragon
know where we're going.
alone.
The wolf
What
seems
if,
like
what
it
if
knows
we
where it's
save the
going.
dragon if we need to make a quick escape?
Well, now it's rude. I already let him out. I'm not gonna put him back in right away. I'm just gonna coast
The
with you
dragon
guys.
is out!
slowly.
Say you didn't
Yeah, I
get the
went.
dragon.
Okay, I was like, I totally went like Shaw. You're really mean. You just got out, man. Okay.
Oh
we can
no!
confirm,
No!
it's
No!
fine.
No!
Um,
No! 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 No!
Oh,
No!
I just had
Alright,
this vision of
I
Sigrun
need-
every 2 days taking the dragon for a walk.
It's well, yeah. I'd be
Is it a
annoyed. Be
Pokemon
confused.
at this? Is this dragon basically a Pokemon at this point?
We don't know what it's like
is
inside
the ring
rain.
the Pokeball?
We like
So
it more than
it
Fenric is all we
creates-
know.
It like summons an illusion that's like a dragon.
In my head,
so a
he's real,
draconic
so
spirit.
it's real to me.
Sigrun, I need you to roll a survival check and go ahead and do it with advantage. Since the wolf is sniffing around.
Feel a little competitive with the wolf, I'm gonna say. But go for it.
You and
Okay.
Paul both.
Yeah, so the wolf seems to be leading you further down this little coastline. So y'all have just come out here at the other end of this bridge. So you've come out the far end of the bridge. You do see a tiny little rowboat lit by some of those eerie blue torches like what you saw before. But the wolf seems to be tugging you further down the coast towards where you see hints of a mast and a sail down that way.
Not gonna lie, we probably wouldn't have fit in that rowboat anyway.
Do we need to just grab it anyways, just in case? Carry it to the other boat? In case we need more
sink
than
it.
one?
I don't really
That's
want
true.
to carry
Blast
a
it
rowboat.
to
Probably
things.
the other boat.
Smart.
Anyway, let's go. I don't got time.
Okay.
If I stick around,
You do also see a pilot on the rowboat. Yeah, like some kind of zombie
rowboat
woman
captain.
who seems to be waiting like in the little rowboat.
Nice to see ya.
Okay, going to the bigger boat.
Yep. Adios.
Okay, bigger boat. Got it.
Does she? If I wave at her, does she wave back?
She does not acknowledge you. She seems to kind of just
Oh.
like eyes glazed
Rude.
past you.
Okay.
Okay, so the bigger ship. As the wolf guides you along, it seems to be following like a very, very direct path, and you find a dock built from long planks of white wood, extending into this very gentle purple-hued kind of water. It's definitely a lot calmer than the Serpent Sea. Has kind of a very still, like underground lake sort of vibe. But at this dock, you see a mostly completed ship resting there. It appears to be under active construction, but there's not like signs of anyone working on it. There's just like bits of scaffolding and patches that are open and exposed, and the frame is visible. There's piles of fresh cut lumber nearby, and a couple of partially completed siege weapons.
Ooh.
And
Lumber.
there is lumber.
There's trees.
Also, at this dock, it does. Even though you don't see anybody working on construction on the ship, you do see a few Draugr-looking guards, 2 on the ship and 2 on the docks.
So, do we see toenails?
Trees.
Or nails?
Or trees.
It does look to be built from fingernails and toenails.
So I have
I
a
want to go
question
back to
then.
the other boat.
I'm getting my
I do wanna-
mythologies mixed.
No, that's fine. I do want to apologize for the shortcomings of the map. You can apparently find docks of the undead, but you cannot find docks of the undead with the fingernail ship that's under construction.
I love it.
You just have to
makes
use your
sense.
imagination.
Question.
I know, I did not
thought
expect to
that feels
find docks of the
sufficient.
undead.
Yeah. So because I'm getting my
52-minute
mythologies
tabletop,
mixed
not
up
sponsored.
and meta knowledge in there,
Mm-hmm.
in Grimnir, in their version of Ragnarok, do the prophecies mention the fingernail ship?
Ooh, I'm gonna have you. Oh gosh, what role can we have for you on this?
I know what you're referencing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it contested?
Because in Meta World, I know about the toenail ship, and it is part of Norse mythology.
I
Yeah,
hate
I'm
that
gonna
I want you to
say-
say more.
I'm gonna say that this does align with stuff that Odrun would know. So go ahead and roll with advantage, either
History?
history or religion.
Hey,
Yeah, you're old as
Yeah.
hell. You should know.
Well,
my
I'm
God,
old as
I
hell,
find
but I can't always
Cole's
remember
I'll also,
everything.
I would also let you argue. I would also let you argue if you want to use something related to your aware feature. I would let that apply to this role as well.
Oh, hang
I'll give
on,
you
what does
guidance.
aware give to? I mean, aware gives.
I would say that
to
applies to this
perce-
circumstance, even though it's not.
Aware gives to perception, but would perception really work for that?
So normally it wouldn't apply to history checks, but I'm gonna say in this case, because of the source of that ability, it would give that same bonus to this history check.
Oh, to the history check. Got it. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Okay.
Yep.
Did you say guidance too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
We'll see how that goes. All right, cool.
Woo-hoo.
And then just for extra flavor. Ooh, hell yeah. Look at
Beautiful.
all the things.
You know the name of this ship.
Oh,
It's the Neglskip.
the Neglskip.
Not
Neglskip.
as intimidated as I thought.
Neglskip.
And yeah, it's a ship made of fingernails and toenails of the dead that is meant to help lead the army of undead to rise against the living at Ragnarok.
Dragon's looking pretty good right about now, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
If this goddamn wolf finds Cole's fingernail on this ship, I'm gonna blow the ship to smithereens. Just saying. By the way, what kind of wood is that lumber? Are there trees around in the? Are they dead trees? Are these trees dead?
You do not see any living trees around here.
It's fingernail lumber.
Is it fingernail lumber? You said lumber, and I'm just like, lumber means wood.
Honestly, I
wood
don't know
means
how
trees.
the fingernail thing works. It feels like you would need an inordinate amount of fingernails. Like even if you talk about whole
lot.
population,
A lot of people die.
and like
a
all
lot
the
of people
fingernails
die.
that they lose.
It's true.
It's still
In
a
like
lot.
thousands of years.
A lot of people die.
Well, technically, it's only been like what 300 years, not even.
That's true. Can I ask a maybe roll like history kind of rolled question? If it not, it's okay. Do we know why part of Ragnarok is that like that the dead are going to rise to fight the living? Do we know why that's prophesied? Or like what the purpose is?
Whose side is
Yeah.
hell on?
Yeah, I think it's more like that's the question. Is whose side is hell on?
It's very odd.
Yeah. Because you've heard a lot of conflicting information about her, that she's a benevolent queen, that she's, gonna join the efforts in Ragnarok, that she has, wicked parentage, all sorts of
to that
wild
point,
stuff.
the head
it's
is
hard
in
to
my
pin it
bag.
down.
If
The head
that
is in
ever
your bag.
becomes relevant.
That-
It's always in my bag.
It's good to know. It is
Yep.
good to know. Athel's wolf, Sigrun, you notice, is pointing its nose at the ship.
Why, boy, why?
If they took Cole's fingernail, I'm gonna blast
Hey,
the ship to
maybe-
smithereens.
Hey, Athos,
Oh.
can you talk to your wolf? Because your wolf seems to want to say
can
something about this.
Convey impressions in our dreams, but it's not so much in
I'm gonna
words.
need you to go to sleep right now and figure
I'm
out
just gonna
what
look
he's
at the
trying to
wolf
say
and be
about
like,
this boat.
Let's
Go,
think
wolf,
about
go.
things first.
Keep going. Go, wolf. Keep going.
So, do you think
Push the
your
wolf to the ship.
wolf is
It does
saying
not answer to
Cull
you.
is there, or this is the way to get to Cull? Can you get an impression on that?
Is the wolf even? Did we give that direction to the wolf?
I'm gonna cast locate creature on call. If he's right
Thank
here, we're
you.
within 1,000 feet.
That's true.
But if it's just his nail,
Then I'm gonna blow the ship to smithereens.
Cull's not
creature?
here.
Alright, so, are you guys ready for me to blow this ship to smithereens?
I think that kind of blows our cover. Just to throw that out there.
Why
if
They
I
already know
can't
we're-
pull my dragon out, you can't blow the ship up.
You know what? Fuck it, pull your
Otherwise-
dragon out. Go!
Oh, get on
Do
the
it.
dragon with
Do
me, and we
it.
can
No,
throw
I
the bomb
need-
down while we fly
I need
away.
one person to roll an investigation check.
you don't-
Are you trying to
Oh,
stop us
closer.
from dragon machine
Okay.
gunning the
Well,
Hop
ship?
I
Dude,
still
I
have
will
a,
dragon machine gun a
I
ship.
still have a wear up, so never mind.
28.
Wow.
She beats me.
Good job.
Okay. Um.
Whew.
Okay, cool. 28. 20 investigation.
Found
Actually, sorry,
Yes.
26, because I was concentrating on locate creature, and I wouldn't have dropped
26.
that.
All good. Still good. It's like you beat the DC by 10. Yeah, Sigrun, you, you hear very, very muffled cries coming from the direction of the ship. Just a very, very muffled like a little high pitched sort of voice.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking towards the ship.
Why aren't you letting out your dragon?
Yeah, okay.
Why are we blasting the ship?
No, if I can't blast the ship,
Okay.
there's someone on board that needs help.
Yeah,
How do we
everybody
need
go ahead and
help?
place yourself on the map. You can place yourself off the map if you want. You can be like further away from basically everything like south of the map is shoreline.
This is still river
This is
water,
just all I
right?
had of this is open water. Good question.
This is open
You
water.
actually you passed a little river on the way in that I forgot to like mention all that much, but it wasn't super relevant. So
So we could dive into this water. What does
You
the
go
water look like?
swimming.
What does the water look like?
very opaque. Like it doesn't look murky, like filled with like gross stuff. It just looks like you can't see very far down into it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna send a Karn towards the ship, by the way. But I still want to blast this ship, but I just got told that
Kralp
somebody
is
might
like
be on
very
board,
quiet
so-
this whole time. He's just gonna be quiet for most of this.
Alright.
Before we go, I
He's
can
very
and
freaked out by
Ada
everything.
can pass a trace and sneak aboard and see what is making that noise before I guess we just go storming on there. What would you prefer to do?
I mean,
I'll try to be
is it-
level-headed, I guess.
we have
I want to
space
destroy this
sneak
fucking
past them?
ship.
It looks like they
I
took me
will
up
say,
like full.
We swim.
I will say these 4 enemies look about as strong as that guard you just took down.
Oh, so not strong at
So
all.
we can take them.
Anyway, a Karn's going on the ship. Hold on. I got a friend on the inside.
What? Who's in there?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Have a Karn make a perception check, please.
Karn, buddy, you have been doing
That is
pretty
a
well.
wisdom check.
You're doing pretty well. It's an 11.
A Karn does not see anybody on the deck of the ship, other than the
Okay.
2 Draugr.
Is there a in the ship?
Not that a Karn can see.
There's like no entrance to the into like a hole or anything like that. No door. No. Okay. Okay.
Let's just beat the shit out of them.
Well, if we want to, I can start us off.
For bow and call.
Oh wait, let me clear off the initiative first.
Are we doing it? Are we gonna try to
So,
do a surprise round? Is that what we're
I
trying?
was gonna say, so like to start it off, I could always just grab the closest guy and pull him. Hopefully, as long as
I'm just
Acadia
gonna roll
doesn't
just to have it
roll
out
well
of the way.
again.
Is there okay?
I apologize
before
for
we
saying fuck you. I was just so
Beef.
mad.
What?
That's a valid.
How dare you?
I was so mad.
Now, before we do the round, is there a way I can kind of just ease myself into the water?
It's really slow.
You can. Go ahead and roll a
Eh.
stealth check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll initiative first, just so that I'm on there, and then I'll roll the stealth check. 'Cause I'm like, maybe if I can get into the water, I could just start blasting the boat underwater, and then stealth.
Wait, why do we want to blast the boat? People are on it.
Well,
You know how long and how many
this
people's
is
bodies
lead the
had to
army
be
of the
taken?
dead into. Okay, and then stealth. I think I might do I have advantage in stealth in this environment? No, wait, no, I think it's actually, I have advantage in stealth because of my leaves. That's what I was trying to remember if it was because of my survival or my leaves. I think I have advantage in stealth.
You pass
Leave.
a trace if you're near, but oh, never mind. I'm not next to you.
Is it 25? Because you took away
25.
Cole. That's
I
sweet.
did. I did.
Yeah, my leaf
25.
armor.
Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and place yourself underwater. Hap, what's your passive perception?
I pass. Oh, no, I don't like where you're going with this. 11.
11? Okay. Continue.
I would be
I
altering
jumped in
so
the
I can
water.
breathe underwater as I went in.
Okay.
Just
cool.
FYI,
So
I'd be altering
breathe
self
underwater.
to breathe underwater. So I'm basically like a little alligator now, and they dip down in there.
Yep,
Oh,
got it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get eaten.
I hope
The
not.
stupid
Okay.
guard lied to me. I trusted them so much. Anyway.
All right.
I guess I'll
So, Hap, go ahead
like
and
right here.
right about there. Okay. So, the Draugr have not moved. Sigrun, you'll be able to act first.
Oh, I didn't roll
But
mine. Hang
before
on.
that, oh yeah, go ahead and roll yours. Oh, never mind. All right, Odrun, you get to kick this off then.
Woo! Okay. So just for funs, Odrun is just going to. We're gonna try this again. And you're just gonna see Odrun kind of look and go into a rage. The little sparks start, and you see this look of. And just stomps and points to try to pull it over.
Amazing.
Kind of looking a little constipated. So so gonna try to pull that guy, that one, closer to me.
Go. Okay, 1 sec. That is 24 on the strength save. Seriously?
Motherfucker!
Just let them do the cool thing.
Let me do the
Oh my
cool
gosh.
shit. Okay, fine. Well,
What
in
is your
that case,
strength?
since
Oh,
it's
it's a
being
16.
grouchy
Okay.
with me, I'm just
Yeah.
going to do a little leap over and get in his face. And I'm going to hit
Yep.
him.
Yes.
Alright. We're going reckless.
That
Sorry.
hits.
Forgot to say that. 28. Alright. He
Yep.
takes 17. And again. 28. He takes
Hit.
13.
Got it.
You just hear, why won't you
I love
do
my
what I
magic buttons.
want?
We do this so fast.
Alright, that's it from me.
Just thwack thwack.
Just thwack thwack.
Alright. Okay. The Draugr get to go next. Alright. Let's see. Do they have range? They do have longbows. Great. Alright. The one in front of Odrun is gonna do 2 Skegox attacks. That's a 10 to hit and a 23 to hit. So 5 slashing halved to 2.
Okay.
Alright. One of the ones on the ship is gonna fire off 2 arrows at Odrun. 16 to hit and 17 to hit.
Neither.
Okay.
I'm at 18.
Wild that I gave
Damn.
you that thing. See, I told you y'all were gonna make me regret giving you all sorts of crazy nonsense. Just gonna have to turn up the heat. Okay, there are 2 more Draugr that are gonna start firing off arrows. Nobody's stealthing, right? Everybody's pretty much visible?
I mean, I'm underwater.
Yeah, except Hap's underwater. Yeah, Hap did stealth. Okay, I'm gonna have 2 arrows coming at Sigrun. 21 to hit, and uh-oh, nat 20.
Yep.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. Let me re-roll that.
I was just
8
gonna
to
ask
hit
them if
on
they
that
could
one.
just let us on
Okay.
their boat.
Whew. Dang, Silvery Barbs is like, this is why you don't get
Love
lingering
it.
injuries, is because of the, yeah, okay, so the 21
100%.
did hit, though. That's 6 piercing damage, as an arrow comes sailing, towards you. Out of curiosity, I just want to know if a lingering injury was gonna happen. It wouldn't have. That's fine.
Woohoo!
Sigrid,
Okay.
you also have advantage on something in the next minute.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, and then one more pair of arrows coming at, Frolf, whose AC is 16.
No.
12 and 12, both miss.
Woo!
Go
The universe
sailing
hurt my
right over his
feet.
terrified little shoulder. Alright.
This man.
It's Frost's no
Uh,
good, very bad day.
I know, right?
Hap, coming at you out of the water,
Fuck, I knew it!
is a sea drogger.
Oh my
Under the water.
God.
No.
Which does have a 30-foot swim speed, so it's coming right at you. And luckily it does not have advantage because it didn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't have advantage for this.
Why would I have advantage for this?
No, I just had to check. Alright, where's that thing? Okay, it's gonna do a claw attack. That is a 22 to hit. You're not gonna be able to see the sea drogger's attacks because I have those hidden. Okay, 22 hits though. It chooses not to deal damage. Instead, it has you grappled.
Oh, you fucker.
For its
Under the
second
water?
attack.
I mean, I can breathe underwater, so
Oh,
screw
okay.
you.
Yep. Yeah, second attack, it is going to try to use its claws again, this time to deal damage. That is a 25 to hit.
Damn.
So, you take 11 slashing damage, and it drags you 30 feet straight down into the water. The rest of you just see bubbles in this very opaque,
Not
dark
good.
purplish blackish water. Sigrun, it is your turn.
Well, if I saw that, then I am going to jump in the water. Wait, before I do, just so Sarah knows, can you shoot arrows underwater? Feels mechanically impossible, but who knows?
It's iffy.
Yes.
I don't
They're
know. There's
really
only
slow.
certain weapons that work. I don't know if ranged weapons.
I think crossbows work.
I think crossbows, yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, probably not a
Let me
longbow
look
then.
at the rules appendix. Underwater
fine.
combat.
Alright, so they're
Yeah,
about
plenty of targets up here
20.
while you're at it.
Disadvantage.
I say, 'cause there's 20, 30 feet.
Crossbow, net, or weapon that is thrown, like a javelin.
Can it take me 30 feet straight down?
Sorry, disadvantage on what?
Anything that's not a crossbow, net, or like javelin-like thrown weapon.
Okay.
What
So
my quick Google gave me.
that would mean they're about 50 feet away because they're about 20 feet away from me right here and 30 feet down, correct?
I do have a
How
question,
good at
actually.
you are the Pythagoreans?
So, just
That we
Is
don't
there
need to get
anything
too
that I have?
based off what
yeah,
I
by
know...
D&D
Dragon Knight?
rules. Like,
Sorry.
yeah, D&D rules, you would just have to go like basically 30 feet to get to them.
My question was, in terms of movement in water and pulling people and stuff, doesn't pulling somebody with you, even if they're grappled, half your movement?
Normally
The
it does,
grappler
but
can-
sea draggers have a bonus action called drown,
Got it.
where if they've grappled a
Yeah.
target, it can move its full swim speed and dive with the grappled target.
They
Okay.
do.
I
Well-
just wanted to check that. Because I was
Valid
like,
que-
this is
no, it's a
one
valid
rule I
question,
do
'cause
know.
normally, yeah. Yep.
If another player is grappled, then is it like a help action to get them ungrappled, or do I have to do a strength check against whatever is grappling them?
It would be an athletics check against their escape DC.
Because I have a 55 swim speed, so I definitely can catch up or fine. I just want to see. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you can catch up. Yeah, it's just like whether your action economy makes the most sense, like either attacking the ones on the surface or the one that's got Hap.
it's drowning Hap.
Hap has a little like
Your
machine
tone's
gun,
making
it's
me so
fine.
nervous right now.
Hap is a little machine gun.
This is
Hap
true.
is a little pissed, is what Hap is right now.
And Hap can breathe
Breathe
underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, feels like I'm letting
Yeah,
my
this
friend
thing doesn't know
drown.
that Hap can breathe.
Sarah's palms are sweating.
You've seen Hap do this before. I'm gonna say.
I
At this
said
point, you know
Sarah's
Hap well
palms
enough
are
to know that-
sweating.
I don't know why the DM is like, you could just abandon Hap. Fine.
You have made it incredibly clear that you breathe underwater.
And are pissed.
That is
Okay.
true.
If that's the case, then I'll just go ahead and longbow the one right in front of Odrune. Oh, I zoomed too far out and lost my thing. Okay. And I believe I also have extra attack. Sorry, I closed my screen. Here we go. Okay. Longbow.
Nice.
Yes. Do the second one right there, and I want to not forget to make sure I say that. Not the damage, just want to say I Hunter's Mark because I forgot to say it earlier. But Hunter's Mark that dude too.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I have Vex. Vex does, but I have Vex with a longbow. I'm gonna look it up
You
and
have
I'll let you know
Vex.
when I remember. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's good to know. Yeah, Odrune, what were you using? Which weapon?
I was using my great axe,
Great axe? Which
and
has
that's the
cleave?
one that
Okay.
I had, like the extra stuff in
Like
there.
second target.
Yeah, it'd be the second target stuff, but I don't have anybody around.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sigrun, you'll have advantage on your next attack against that creature
Oh, yeah.
before the end of your next turn.
If
So
he's
you
not
can get
dead,
advantage.
or they aren't.
Yeah.
Survive.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Ada, you are up, and I'm just gonna have Hrolf and Apples go at the end of the round.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step right here. And I believe from there, yep, everyone but the C one. Actually, if I switch a smidgen, I think I have everyone within 30 feet.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna turn undead, and I have Seer undead, so they have to make a DC 17 Wisdom save or take 5d8 radiant damage.
Oh shit.
Dang. Okay. So it's just the ones on the surface, right? Not the sea drogger?
Yeah, that one's way too far away from me, being underwater.
Okay, and you said wisdom save?
Yes, DC 17.
DC 17. Okay. Failure. Failure. Success. And success. And you said 12 radiant to the ones that failed? Okay, the two on the ship failed.
Okay. So they take 12 damage, and they're all turned and frightened for a minute.
Turned and frightened. Beautiful. So they have to, like, move away from you, right?
Yes, the two on the ship.
Okay.
Well, wait, didn't you say the two on the ship failed?
They failed, yeah.
So that means they take
yeah,
like
so
the
the-
5d8, not the 12.
No, that's the 5d8. It rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
It
well,
didn't roll higher
shit.
than a 4.
Oh,
It was a
damn.
horrible roll.
Never mind.
It's a terrible roll.
It happens.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, Hap, you're up.
Well, I have disadvantage on attacking anybody but my grappler, so I can just machine gun straight into their chest, can't I?
Yes, and I believe you have disadvantage because it is in melee, and it's a ranged spell. So
Well-
any ranged attacks you do while you're in melee are at disadvantage. But you have 4 of them.
About to
so-
say, like, it's still probably my best go-to. Like, I was looking and it's like, oh, but then I don't have, like, the sheer number. So, fuck it, we're gonna try. I did really well. Here's the first one. Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Great, great. Okay. Let's keep going then. I'm assuming
Yep.
that hits. I had to keep moving my little thing out of the way just to see what kind of rolls I'm getting here.
Yeah.
What's the next
16
one?
hits.
That one hits?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, cool. So then I have another one. I'm not calculating the damage so far. I'm assuming that
got
one
it.
hits too. Yeah, okay, great. How much
Just
damage
one
was
right
that?
after the other. Altogether, this thing is down to, let's see, 15 hit points out of 67. So yeah, you
Jesus.
brutalized it. It was at
Yeah.
full health a minute ago,
That is one fucking
like
angry
5
squirrel.
seconds ago. Yeah.
And then I would like to use the remainder of my turn to basically just curse out this dude and just like, it's not causing any damage, but basically I am just in their face.
Mhm.
Just like,
What language are you speaking for the record?
my angriest language is squirrel language. Sure. That
Gotcha.
is my angriest language. I don't know, I don't even know if this person would understand me. Any other language? They probably would.
Physics-wise, do you have repelling blast? Because if you're underwater, wouldn't like
I do not.
physics-wise it repel you up? Oh well, never mind.
Oh, that'd be
I
cool.
don't have repelling blast. I
Right?
just have agonizing blast, I believe, which is
Okay.
just add on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'm basically I don't have the action economy to do intimidation, but I'm doing all the actions of intimidation.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just calculating a distance here. 17.
Picturing a tiny little alligator arms throwing eldritch blasts with their little tiny stubby little arms.
I mean,
It's cute.
It's very
The
cute.
Fantasia
Right,
alligators that I'm picturing.
Yes.
You see, you see Athel's wolf go up this way and like jump into the water and like paddle onto the ship, and it's gonna dash, basically to get Athel's within range of this Draugr up here.
I just
So
look
the wolf-
up and there's an ugly dog swinging puppy and a doggy paddle. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yep.
What the?
And what does
Thanks,
she get
guys.
to do? I always forget. Hrolf is just gonna be back there giving Sigrun advantage on whichever attack you want to get advantage on. Okay. Okay, multi-attack. There we go. 4 Skegox attacks. Dang.
Nice.
Cool. This Draugr has an AC of 18. Has really nice armor. Let's do.
Had
I need it to auto roll the damage. Give me a second.
had really nice armor.
This is gonna take me a painfully long time to fix, but then I'm gonna be really, really fast on these attacks. I promise.
Still mourning my
Meantime,
soul
here is your
on
kitty
5d8.
break.
Yeah, like
Oh,
pet a
kitty.
kitty, like,
Meow.
hug a tree. Oh,
I
goodness.
know
Kitty
you're
time.
sleeping right next to me.
Kitty break.
Oogie,
Anytime now.
here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Here, I could model my cat's weird tail.
It's so cute.
That's
It's a weird tail. I agree. It's
It's
super
so
straight. It's like a
cute.
pointer.
And such a
Ow!
grumpy
Hey, that was
face.
me.
Such a
Okay,
little
Yeah,
let's try
grumpy
that
face.
again. Okay, so we're still using that 23. Okay. Yep, that's a hit. Miss. Hit.
Alright, you can go down now.
And
Good job,
miss.
Kitty Cat.
Okay. Damage 2, and then as her bonus action, she's going to call for a wolf ravage. So on the wolf's next turn, so at the end of next turn, the wolf is going to be able to use its action to make up to 3 bite attacks against this target.
Nice.
And then Rolf's just chilling over by Sigrun, giving her advantage. Like, oh, little bit to the left, they're about to trip.
I love it.
Yep. Top of the order, Odrune.
Woo! Okay, we're gonna go. We're just gonna keep doing a whack whack, and we're gonna keep doing it reckless. So we got number 1. 24
Hit.
for 10.
Beautiful. Got it.
24 for 9.
24 hits.
Fabulous.
Got it.
Oh, and also, I forgot to say this, so I'm gonna do this. So whenever a creature I see starts its turn within, oh no wait, wrong one. Vitality of the tree. So at the start of each of my turns, I apologize, I didn't do this first. So I can choose another creature within 10 feet of me to gain to gain temporary hit points. Mothers. 3d6s or whatever is equal to my rage damage. So where did that go?
And that's every turn?
Every turn. I can choose somebody within 10 feet of me.
What have you created?
So Sigrun, you are the only one really within that many feet of me. So you get 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
I'll take it.
Beautiful. Anything else for your turn?
That is it. Thank you for letting me retroactively do that.
Yep, all good. Okay. The Draugr next to you is going to attack you with advantage. Yep, 2 Skygox attacks. Yep, 21 and 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So 28 halved to 14 slashing damage for Odrune. Okay. Ada, you're gonna have one coming up behind you. This is an aggressive charge because it's moving at least 10 feet. It's gonna make a Skygox attack against you. That's an 11 to hit, which I assume misses.
It does.
Beautiful. That's good. It was trying to knock you over. So that was its bonus action. The aggressive charge, it can like charge 10 feet and make a Skygox attack. So for its action, it is going to do 2 regular Skygox attacks without trying to push you over. Okay. Oof. There's a 20 to hit with 10 slashing.
No.
And then a nat 20 for an additional 15 slashing.
Okay, so in fairness, I didn't know that nat 20 was coming. I would have done shield the first time and used my reaction on that. So
Okay.
I do not have a reaction for silvery barbs. So I take the nat 20.
Okay, so you do take the nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just lost your exhaustion.
All right.
can't
You
get
do
it.
not sustain a lingering
Oh,
injury.
thank
That is not a 6 or lower. You do still take the full damage from that.
Okay, was that the 15? Did
Yeah.
that roll the critical damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now the other one is gonna shoot at Athel's wolf, the Draugr on the left. Okay. Only one of those hits, so the wolf takes 9 piercing.
Are they supposed to be running away?
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
they are.
Oh yeah.
They should be using all of their actions to run away from very,
Well-
very... Right?
Only
At least
this
the 2
one
on the ship.
because Well, the other one on the ship took damage, so that ends the turn.
That's
So
right.
the one on the left on the ship would be
Oh.
turned still.
Yeah, so it's gonna like literally go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna start walking on the end of the ship here.
The bow.
It's balancing.
Amazing.
And has to use its full action to like dash away, right?
Yes.
Cool. So you just hear this thing as it keeps like going like "Ah, ah, ah,"
Oh my god.
and a little bit slower.
Amazing.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about as far as I can get. Right about there.
I can swim. It's fine.
Beautiful. The one next to Athel's is going to try to attack, though. It's going to attack Athel's. And I'm sorry, I have to double check this. The 18 hits and does 12 slashing damage to Athel's. And it does have
Nat 20.
It has advantage. It has Blood Frenzy. It has advantage on melee attack rolls against creatures missing hit points. So the Nat 20 does hit Athel. She takes 19 slashing damage. All right, 6 or lower is lingering injury. She does not get a lingering injury at this time. Dang.
Like you really want this
Y'all are
lingering
getting some
injury.
close calls here.
I don't know. I wouldn't have cried about that one.
Yeah,
Aww.
Apples is cool.
Well, you
I
would
like
have.
apples.
I do too.
Alright.
Look, I'm a squirrel. That's an ugly ass dog.
2
it's
claw
just a
attacks
thing.
coming at you, Hap. 26 to
Just
hit.
because I
Hap.
don't like your NPC does not mean you have to be so mean to me.
Hap does a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so both attacks hit. So 12 slashing on the first, 11 slashing on the second. So altogether, 23 slashing damage from the Draugr.
Well, I don't like
The
you, that's
sea
for
dog.
sure.
Sigrun, you are up.
I'm going to, just for flavor and fun, bonus action. Let me just double check before, just so I know. This is gonna lose my hunter's mark, but bonus action, Zephyr Strike. I'm gonna run past. Let me fix my thing. I'm gonna run past. Can I get past them, or is this a very narrow dock?
So you can go kind of like hopping onto this little dock off to the side here. You can kind of skim your way around. You will take an opportunity attack from the Draugr.
No,
as
I
you, like,
won't.
leave.
Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike
Yeah.
does not provoke opportunity attacks, so you just whoosh right by.
Yeah, it did.
Never mind.
She like that.
You
So
come back to taunt because you have enough speed for that.
there's really no reason for me. I could have done it from back here because it's a 120-foot spell that I'm about to do,
Mhm.
but I just wanted to do Zephyr Strike. So,
Sure.
Zephyr Strike then.
Is
Wind
it a
Wall.
leveled? Is it a leveled spell?
I don't know. Oh yeah, it's not a cantrip, so yes. So I can't
Yeah, you
do
can
a
only do
bonus
one
action
leveled
spell.
spell in a
No.
turn. Yeah.
That's fine. Just know Wind Wall is coming next, so I guess prepare for that. If it makes sense. So then
Yeah.
I'll
How
just
far did you
longbow.
get? You probably could have cast Wind Wall like.
From where
from
it
where
was, I
you
could
were.
have. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could have. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
did
we
it for
can
flavor, and I regret it. But it's fine.
We can retcon it.
No, that's gonna sound ridiculous. It's like when you walk into a store and you're like, "Crap, I didn't mean to come in here," and you turn around after you just walked in. I did it. I was gonna longbow from
Okay,
here.
so instead of Wind Wall, yeah, you can do your longbow. Yeah.
Yeah. It hurts
Who are
too much.
you attacking?
The one on the right by Athels.
The one by Athels. Okay. And is this straight or with advantage? What?
Oh, do I have advantage still on? Yeah, it's just straight. I don't know why I had advantage
Okay,
on
it's
from
fine.
earlier.
I mean, either way, this heads. It's fine.
Mm.
All right, 5 piercing on that one.
And 24.
24 also hits. It takes.
And that
6
is it.
piercing damage from that. Beautiful. 2 arrows come sailing into this thing.
Oh, I did have advantage though because I had Vex. I forgot. So, but either way, it doesn't matter. But yes. Oh, that's not
Unless
the
you're
creature.
a
Never
20 vision.
It wasn't the creature you attacked
Not
before
the same.
though.
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind. But for next.
But this one is vexed. Yeah, this one's vexed. So if you keep attacking this creature, you'll have advantage on it. Actually, Kralf is also
Oh,
using
yeah,
his ability to give you
chanting.
advantage as well. So, you know what? Go ahead and roll one more time just to see if we get like a lingering injury on it or something, or critical.
You
hit.
really want a lingered injury. Someone's gonna lose an arm today. So close.
Okay,
God.
never mind.
Please no. We've already had that.
Just- I lost a fingernail.
Uh,
That should be enough for you.
Ada, you're up.
You put out your
Um,
hand and took
That's
away.
When,
You have baffled Hab so much.
when I did the Seer Undead, did it look like
Mhm.
the radiant damage was particularly harmful to them or normally harmful?
It was normally harmful. Good question.
Okie
I
dokie.
feel like more things need to be vulnerable to damage types. Like vulnerability
Yeah,
is my
they're
favorite
undead,
thing,
aren't
and
they?
it's so underutilized.
Yeah,
like
it's yeah. I mean,
they're way
it's
more
well
fun to discover than
established.
resistances.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pokemon established this.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Speaking of Pokemon, that dragon probably would have been
that's
useful.
the case.
Ta-ta!
I choose you.
Oops, just opened a portal,
Um,
guys.
Did we ever name that
But-
dragon?
No, he never really comes out. I've only talked about taking him out. Every time I take him out, we retcon and say, never mind, I didn't take him out. He's never actually been out.
At least not in game. Maybe in story.
Never used him.
In our hearts.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Don't even know what he looks like.
Okay. First, I'm going to do a second level guiding bolt at the one by Astles.
Okay.
Okay. You know, that's an annoying use of a second level spell, and I have a lot of inspiration. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Oh, inspiration! Gosh. Sorry.
Does an 18
18
hit?
does hit. Yes.
Yay!
Meets its or no, it exceeds it by no, 18 meets its AC. I am looking at all sorts of wrong numbers. Okay, so it takes that radiant damage.
Well,
And next attack against it has advantage, correct?
yes, correct.
Beautiful.
And then I would like to
wolf
get
looks
away
hungry.
from. Wait, I love that.
Say hello to
Okay, and then I also want to get away from where I am right now. So I am going to invoke duplicity. Okay, I haven't done this in a minute. I'm going to invoke duplicity over here. This is a platform, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then use Trickster's Transposition to get over here, and then my duplicate I'll add back to that spot where it just was.
Amazing. Anything else for your turn?
Exciting.
No, that's my action and my bonus action.
All right, Hap.
Alright, let's
go
kill this dude.
vengeance.
Yeah. There's not many more strikes I can take, so we're just gonna go. The dice still like me. We're gonna go ahead and please dice still like
Yep, so
me.
yeah, it is still at disadvantage, but you do have 4 attacks.
What was that?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm
That
gonna
was a-
think that hits.
That was a 27 with disadvantage.
Yes.
Ah!
Does a
Wild.
15 hit?
15 hits, and with that second blast, it sinks into the water, its
Okay.
hands releasing you as you are suddenly free floating in the water.
This kind knows never
Great.
mess with squirrels
So that
again.
was my main action. My movement, I can move 35 feet, so I can get back into the surface. As I
Yep.
would like to point out, as I'm
You
released
can
from
also
this
move
dead thing, I do
diagonally as
kick
you
it,
go up. Yep.
so it is kicked.
Call that
Okay.
an object interaction.
Yeah.
An object interaction.
I'm just gonna come back up to the shore, like kind of where my token already is, to be honest, because I have Eldritch Blast, and that's 120 feet. All y'all still in range. Who looks like they're ready to die?
The one next to
Definitely the one in front of
Odrune.
Odrune. And the one by the wolf is also struggling.
Okay. I got 2 beams. I'm gonna aim one beam at or I could do 2 beams at the other one.
The other one has advantage on its next attack roll.
The one in front of you?
The one by the wolf.
Oh.
Yeah, you would get
that's what-
advantage
it's
attacking
shimmering.
that one.
And you
I
know
get
you
it.
want to save that wolf, so.
I mean, fuck that wolf. Don't like that wolf.
Oh,
Regardless, I'll attack the one by the wolf. Lowy. So I'll send one blast over there. And then, you know what? I'll send a blast over Biodrunes as well.
Okay.
So let's see, the wolf one was...
Does 15
Does 15
damage.
kill it?
15 doesn't kill it, but it sure is looking ragged. There's like parts of like desiccated flesh that are hanging off of it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit one Biodrune too, just for that. This one's normal, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this one's straight. 17 unfortunately misses.
The one Biodrune?
Got nice armor.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're 18.
Oh, that's rude. I don't like that. Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of like on the shore at this point.
Okay.
In the last 6 seconds, I've teleported over here and Hap appeared out of the water. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Blasting away.
I think seeing Hap is like, where the fuck did you come from?
what is happening?
I had to deal with some shit, okay, and I dealt with it. I don't know why you guys haven't dealt with yours already. Why haven't you dealt with yours? I dealt with mine.
Alright.
I got
The
one.
wolf
Whoa.
gets
If
to
I got
ravage.
one, did you mean that one? It's like swimming off distance over there?
Yep.
That feels like
Okay.
cheating somehow, but whatever.
Just a little.
So here's the
little.
fun part. Wolves have pack tactics, which means they get advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of its allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh yeah.
Also, Athel's
I love
told it
wolves.
to ravage. She gave it the command to ravage, which means it gets to do 3 bite attacks. All
Oh
with
my
advantage.
god.
Amazing.
Well, I made it so you didn't need 3.
What?
Just saying.
Just
oh, come
need the
on!
one.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, 2 of those hit. This is why I have to turn on all those things, so that I can let it do this stuff automatically. Okay, this is just to get the damage rolled. No, roll the damage. Where's...
I can try to summon another cat in the meantime.
Oh. Who can get their cat on their lap the fastest? Whoever wins has.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Actually, I think
Title,
that
I don't
finishes
know.
it off, so...
Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous.
Oli, come here. Come here.
Yeah, that's enough.
Wow.
Gorgeous. See,
Cheating!
so
Cheating!
really,
Cheating! Oh, haha.
cool. That one is for sure dead. And then
I'm
Hrolf is just
trapped
out
in my
here
pillows.
giving... Alright, Hrolf is out here giving advantage to Sigrun for her next attack. Alright.
Are you okay, Sarah?
Oh, the nails went into my thigh really deeply.
Alright, top of the order, Odrune.
Okay, well,
Ooh.
we're gonna give him a thwack. Alright, we're just gonna keep thwacking. Oh, that one doesn't hit. Oh, sweet
nope.
lord. We're still doing this with Reckless, by the way.
Mhm.
Oh, that one hits.
Oh.
There we are. Alright, with a whole 20 damage. I think he goes away.
That does... Yes. Yep, he gone.
Bye, bitch.
Got it.
What are you gonna do?
Yep, you now see only 1 enemy remaining right in front of Ada's
Sweet.
duplicate.
Alrighty, in that case, because we still
And you
have
can
movement,
go through an ally's space.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like run up behind Sigrun and grab her shoulders and do a swip and get in front of her.
I just imagine you
Yeah,
pushing
squeeze
Secret in
past
the
you
water.
here.
Excuse me, pardon
Oh, I
me, excuse me,
could.
pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Acrobatics.
Okay, alright, that's it for me.
Okay. the one remaining enemy is going to attack Odrune, because you just came up and you just decimated his buddy. It does have blood frenzy. You are missing hit points even if you don't have blood. So this does still apply. This is advantage.
I mean, technically, it would
You
have advantage
wanna-
on me anyway. Because
You're gonna
I
lose
was
an arm.
attacking
Yeah,
recklessly.
because
So,
you are
either
attacking
way.
recklessly. Okay.
And it does
Alright,
have a natural 20.
You're gonna lose
Oh, I
an arm.
haven't used my
Okay.
reaction.
Uh-oh. Oh,
I'll use it
crap.
for the
Oh
first
my god! You're gonna lose all your arms!
Okay. Okay. So.
An ear.
So these are both the attacks as they would hit. Ada,
Shit,
what were you
dude.
saying?
I have a reaction.
Okay.
I will do silvery barbs for the first one,
Thank you.
Okay.
which means I can't do anything about the second one.
All right.
we
I'm
go.
gonna reroll. This is only rerolling one die, so it's whatever the first number is. It's not. This isn't gonna be an advantage
Okay.
roll. It's just one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
thank God.
nat one. Okay. So the first attack goes
Nat
from a
20
nat
to a
20 to a
nat
nat 1. Yep.
Thank
Second
you.
one does remain a nat 20, so you take 18 halved to 9 slashing. All right, and I'm gonna roll for lingering injury, 6 or lower.
Okay.
Oof.
We are
We got
cutting it
third
close.
three in one fight.
Statistically speaking, someone's getting it.
I know.
Can't
like,
keep going
that's
like
the
this.
thing,
Dodge
like, we
five
worked
in
out
this
the
fight.
statistics before this campaign started. Like,
Yeah.
statistically, it should be happening a lot more.
Statistically,
so
I
much.
should be
It
exhausted a lot more
happens
than
to
I
our
am.
enemies, and then we just kill them. That's why we don't notice the impact. It's because his death usually follows.
Valid.
Anyway, that's all it can do on its turn. Sigrun, you're up.
No, I'm a dagger.
I kind of want you to roll lingering injuries one more time just to see what.
13 misses, 11 misses.
That is
I
true.
fell in the water then. That's the only thing that makes sense.
You can get onto the ship if you're going in the water.
And I figured I fell in the water. It's the only way I could have missed from 1 foot away. It's fine. I didn't really. I'm just complaining. That's all. Turns out.
Alright.
Well, Darun has a really broad, like, back. that you can't
I didn't
through.
want to
I'm kinda
stab
beefy.
you. Just
Alright,
trying to be
Ada,
polite.
you are up.
Okay. I don't know if this will work on them, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Dead. Okay.
It is weird that that would work on the
5
dead.
on the wisdom save.
Oh, I was supposed to have advantage, and I'm sorry, and I didn't. And I just realized that because Hrolf was giving me advantage.
Oh, that is relevant. I'm gonna have you reroll attack in just a second.
Ooh, thank God.
How much necrotic damage is it?
Sorry.
11?
Okay, so it would be
It
oh, it's
is,
2d12 because it's missing hit points. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Actually, this one's not missing hit points. Oddly enough.
Oh, it's not.
It's
Is
not!
No, not yet. It's the only one we haven't touched
Oh,
yet.
damn. Okay. So
Oh
then
shit,
it's
never mind.
6.
So
It's 11
the
because the
6.
5 is my wisdom modifier. It's a new
Okay.
potent spell casting.
All right, so that's gonna be halved to 5,
Weird.
but it does still take
Okay.
some of that damage. As,
Well,
wait,
shit.
that's not Toll the Dead. There we go.
Okay, that is kind of silly though that it's not vulnerable to radiant damage, but it's resistant to necrotic damage.
I know.
Yeah.
Fair.
You can't have
It
one
just
without
doesn't
the
feel
other.
satisfying. Like,
It
Interesting.
does make it less satisfying when those are like
Yeah.
the 2 damage types you have.
Anyway, anything else for your
That's
turn?
my ineffective turn.
Okay, Hap,
It's
you were up.
effective.
Were you
Machine
gonna
gun,
have
let's
Sigrun
go.
reroll
Oh
the
wait,
attack?
I have
Oh yeah,
advantage.
I'm just gonna re-roll.
Oh yeah, Sigrun.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Sigrun reroll.
Ah,
Okay.
the exact same thing.
Oh, God damn
It's
it.
the exact
Okay.
same. Fucking.
Hap,
Okay.
go ahead.
Alright, let's just go with machine
These are
gun at this
just straight
point. Might as
rolls.
well.
Hit.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
Alright. Next one.
Hit.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yep. Hit.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm
When
just
you're
keeping
good
my
at
finger
something, you
hovered
just
over
do
the
that.
damage.
Oh, think
I
about
have other
it.
spells.
Yep,
Great.
There will
uh,
come a point where you get to do 6 Eldritch Blasts in one turn.
It's gonna be wild. What does this
Like
look
Yeah.
like
druid
as you're just
craft, like the
pummeling these
best.
undead? You just came out of the water looking rough.
God, I look like shit. I'm sopping wet. I
Oh, what
don't look.
world.
I look rough. I'm not gonna lie. Those claw marks and everything. I'm looking a little bit rough.
Mhm.
We still haven't found coal, so I'm pissed as hell. And I'm still talking in squirrel. I'm still talking in squirrel. I'm still chittering away. As much as a sopping tail can do that bushy, like, cat angry thing, it's trying its best. It's a
You do
weird
look like
mix
a wet
between
cat
sopping
with, like,
wet
just
and, like, pumped up angry
all
tail.
your fluff is just flattened out.
So basically,
I
all you
think
saw is just
I
Hap
step
pop
back a
out of
little
the
bit.
water and just like machine gun, and I just like machine gun. And I guess underwater you would have just seen like bubbles come up and more machine gun. I'm just blasting. I
Beautiful.
have like a really crazy look in my eye right now.
Amazing.
I'm not in a good place.
All right. End of the round. Hrolf is going to move forward to keep giving Sigrun advantage. And Athel's looks like she's about to attack, but then sees that y'all have got it in hand. And her wolf seems to be sniffing around a particular part of the ship where some of the wood seems to be slightly off color from the wood that surrounds it. Odrune, you are up.
Sorry. Distracted with the cat. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. I am going to hit with my great axe again. I got a 19. Still reckless.
Hit and
For
done.
20. Sweet.
What is this? You keep taking my kills. This is the second time I have blasted someone and you come in and finish them off.
I thought we were like setting each other up. I didn't realize I was stealing something. I'm sorry.
I'm very irrational right now. Very irrational.
I
Normally,
teleport back over here.
teamwork. Right now, I'm just like, where's something else to blast? I'm literally eyeing that one. Probably still swimming, being like, can I still shit?
I mean, you could get it if you really want to.
It's probably far gone by now, by the time.
Hey, over here.
I'm gonna not swim this time.
There's a hidden hatch here, and can you help me lift this, Odrune?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Why'd you ask Odrune?
Here we go.
This is like, asking the boys instead of the girls to help the chain.
Yeah. You didn't even ask, offer.
Yeah.
It's only been a few minutes, right, since we walked over here? Like, not even?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't take... Oh, wait. I didn't roll a con save. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. I succeeded on my con save when I took damage, and I didn't cast a concentration spell, so I still have Locate Creature up on call for the next hour.
Okay, understood. Odrune, you help Athels open up what seems to be a hidden compartment built into the ship. And the whole thing is this awful, jagged fingernail texture that just is so cringeworthy. You open
I'm
this
blasting
hatch
this ship to
and you
smithereens.
see small limbs tied with rope, a gag around a mouth, a girl with black hair, up in a braid, who appears to be 5 years old.
Interesting.
I feel like
But
there should be
there's an
bells ringing, but I don't
extremely
know
strong resemblance
To Siobhan.
to Siobhan. Mhm.
Oh
Interesting.
man, is this weird
Mhm.
manifestation of childhood trauma?
Might be.
Does Siobhan need to be in therapy?
She is still
We
gagged
all
and
need to be in
tied.
therapy.
Well, I would
Oh.
pull her out and untie it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, insight check.
Go
We're in
ahead.
the
Okay.
underworld. This might not be her.
Sure, why not? She looks up at you with her glassy little eyes and goes, "Who are you?"
Is
Yeah,
there
can I check
any
her over?
recognition or connection between me and Siobhan? Because Siobhan would have been summoned theoretically by my horn call earlier.
That's true.
So Sigrun, you 16 insight. this looks like a very, very frightened child. She looks very, very traumatized. She looks like she's willing to be very, very trusting, though, given that you all got her out. You also notice that she's not making any move to stand up, and you notice that her legs have that same very slender, unmuscled quality that Siobhan's have.
Oh, yeah,
It's so
didn't Cotter
convenient
come
we have
with
a
us?
carrier.
Cotter
Cotter
is with
did.
you.
Yeah, I remember asking
Yeah,
if Cotter
you
wanted
all
to come.
confirmed. Yeah, you confirmed before that you brought Cotter with you. And at this point, Cotter, who's kind of been like sitting quietly on, I'm gonna say Hrolf's shoulder.
Rolf was a good person for that.
Yeah, kind of scampers down and scuttles across the deck, and immediately goes into chair mode, lowers down, and like gives her a little bit of extra support. You notice it, like, just kind of giving her a little bit something a little bit more sturdy to lean on. She pets it immediately. He goes, "Aw, kitty."
Yeah, we
Thank you,
actually.
kitty.
I think we brought this kitty to help you. I think we were looking for you. Are you okay?
No, I'm scared. I miss
Did
my
you-
brothers.
Okay,
Miss your brother?
are you hurt?
Sorry, very sad. You didn't happen to hear a horn earlier by any chance, did you?
Yeah, like a big wah kind of sound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard it and I felt like somebody was looking for me and I tried to get out but I couldn't, and so I started making some noise and then you came.
Yeah, that's it's this horn. I'm just gonna show the horn. Be like, that's us. I don't know if that reassures this child at all, but yeah, that was us. We were looking for you. We gotta bring you back to a place less scary.
Okay.
You didn't happen to see a walking tree and a really handsome fish guy around, did you?
Fish guy?
I don't know, how
Like-
would you describe him?
Like kind of green?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out the picture I got done of us at the Festival of Serpents. Way
Oh,
back
that's
in the
right.
campaign.
Oh,
You brought it to the underworld? That's so sweet.
It
She
is.
did.
It's kind of like when people keep pictures in their wallets. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
This
It's
person.
not soaked. It's fine. It's waterproof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a waterproof wallet bag.
Yeah.
Of course.
She looks at the picture very, very closely. Like she's taking it very seriously and wants to do a good job. She's like, "Oh, I imagined him on the island with the purple light."
Island.
Oh man. Can you imagine him here? Just want to see if he appears here when they imagine him here.
does
There
purple
What about a
light mean anything to us?
It's, I mean, there's purple
Yeah, it's-
fog everywhere.
Ethereal plane stuff usually.
I mean, there
I don't
was,
know.
like, on the big map, there was
Turnfall?
kind of an island, not that big map. The big map
Yeah.
of hell. There
Oh.
was
That was
kind of
like
an
what-
island not that far, well, not that far from where we were. Kind of looked like a volcano almost. Can we get that map
If a
back?
Karn goes as high as a Karn can, is there an island in view?
It's hard to see through the purple mist. I am gonna say, like, from where you are, you can't see everything that's like visible on this map.
Sure.
But
Fair.
I was just kind of going with my meta knowledge.
No,
How
it's fine.
about
I
we
can
blast
say
this
it's-
boat?
when she says island with like glowing light. Oh, sorry, it is green light. Sorry, not purple. Whoopsie.
That's
Just
alright.
literally looking at the illustration. Green light.
Purple smoke.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah,
light.
purple smoke, purple
Green
light,
light.
green light. Yeah, it's the
I
colors.
don't know,
of,
yellow
like,
light. I'm feeling yellow light
creepiness
now.
Apparently. The colors of creepiness.
and undeath. Yeah, it's the
I
color of
love
undeath.
color of undeath. Okay.
I imagine things sometimes, and I imagined going on a little rowboat to an island with green light, and I imagine being in a garden with purple flowers.
Okay. Was
Okay.
Did
was
you
the
imagine this
fish
boat
man
getting
in
blown to
that garden too?
smithereens?
Odrun.
Oh, I said was the fish man in the garden too?
No, nobody was in that garden. Maybe a statue?
Okay.
What kind of statue?
A man?
I don't know why I pulled up that picture. I have silent image. I could have just conjured my PowerPoint presentation.
It's fine.
My PowerPoint. I so love that.
Yeah. The points I
We-
make with my power.
I know, I love it.
We want to take you somewhere safe, but
A statue
need
of a
to
man.
find a friend.
Can Hrolf take you back?
Ooh.
And we'll continue forward? No?
Really
Alright.
quick.
She stays
What?
with us. I mean, Ada would argue
Yeah.
that she stays within sight.
Actually, Odrun would
That's nice.
too.
That's nice.
I have no connection to Siobhan, I'm gonna be honest. Sigrun just met them like a day ago.
It's fair.
So, Siobhan, I'm assuming we've already established his children's name. We're not going to freak her out by certain knowledge of it. I have a quick question about that
she doesn't
statue.
respond to her. She doesn't respond to her name.
You have a
Okay,
name.
that's weird. I'm
Hey,
gonna
little girl.
ignore that. Really
Wait,
quick, about
wait.
that statue, you said it was a man?
Uh-huh.
Does it have a head?
I think so.
Oh, well, never mind. That was a theory.
It's a good theory. Don't ask creepy questions, though.
We are literally in a boat of fingernails. We are way past that.
Can we ask her name? What does she say her name is?
Is your name Siobhan?
I don't remember.
Do you
Okay.
like the name Siobhan?
Okay.
It's nice. It's pretty.
Okay, we'll just call you
can
Siobhan
call
then.
me. Yeah, you can call me that if you want. What's your names?
I'm Hap.
I'm Odrun. Hi.
I'm Ada. Is the tusk monster scaring her?
You are the least scary
Uh,
thing here.
no.
Genuinely the only one I care about scaring.
Does
True.
not phase her.
Great, love it.
Alright.
Sigrun, do you introduce yourself?
Oh no, I have learned a lot about fairies growing up, and you do not give your name out and just no
great.
way.
She looks
I'm
so
gonna
great.
I don't know
Silent-
what you are.
I'm gonna silent image Cole and Bo and be like, and this is Cole and Bo. They're our friends. We're trying to find them.
Oh,
Is
cool.
this boat
Um,
seaworthy? Do
We're
we
gonna go
know
back to
enough
the
know that?
rowboat because I'm gonna blast this. You know that rowboat we passed? Let's go back to that. I wanna
Well, we all
sink
fit
this
on
one.
this though, so if we can get to where we need to be on this,
But her vision was the rowboat. We have to be on this It's a
Well-
fingernail boat.
I don't like
It
it,
does
either.
look
But we all
seaworthy.
fit
It
on
is
it.
staying afloat. There's like you probably wouldn't do super well in like really rough waters, like because of some of the upper parts of it still are like open, and not
we
quite
start
filled in. But the base of it is seaworthy.
Look, I don't know how things work in your messed up guys' systems here, but if we technically sail this, is that the beginning of the end of the...
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so because it's not bringing an army of the dead.
Yeah, we're alive, and we're not leaving the underworld.
Not yet.
What if...
I think as long as it stays in the underworld, it should be fine. However,
you,
I wouldn't
Apple.
say no to destroying it before we leave.
I think that all
Great plan.
sounds like a great
Well, there's
plan.
that for all.
See, you'll still get to blast it, Hap.
Okay, how big was that rowboat one more time?
Rowboat. If
we have
you all
to fit on
tried
the
to fit
rowboat.
in it with you, Ada, Odrun, Sigrun, 5 5-year-old girl, Hrolf, Athels, and a giant wolf. That's
Yeah.
8 passengers, including a large creature. You would capsize that boat.
We have. Is there literally no other boat around?
I have a
The
dragon.
fingered. You know what?
Again.
That dragon is
Dragon
sounding real
and a
good.
rowboat. I'm just saying, some of us take the dragon, we'll fly over the rowboat.
I mean, you can take the rowboat if you really want to, but we won't all
Ooh.
fit in it, so we could take 2 boats.
That seems like a worse idea.
Agreed,
Separating.
so we take this boat.
I hate this boat. I hate
Great,
standing
you
on
can
this
destroy
boat.
it later. Let's go find coal.
Fine.
Fine.
I hate this boat. Now, what direction are we going?
South, I think?
You don't entirely know. You're on this northeastern kind of coast, so you can go straight east, you can go straight south, you can go southwest. I'm gonna say this can either be a survival check or a. Gosh, can you use navigator's tools in the underworld? I'm gonna say sure, why not? Even if it doesn't make sense.
I mean, currents are
D&D.
currents, right?
It is D&D, yeah.
Water currents are still water currents.
Yeah,
Land masses
sure.
are still land masses.
Yeah.
Aye.
The thing is, even by
No.
navigator's tools, I feel like somebody else's survival is better.
Let
Let's
go.
see. 24 survival. Okay. All right. So.
I don't know what the insight is. I don't know why that happened.
That's fine. Yeah. You get everybody on board the ship. Everybody. First off, you end up needing everybody to contribute to the rowing.
Are the paddles made of
as-
normal wood?
It's a very pale white kind of wood, kind of ashy looking.
But not fingernails?
They're not fingernails, no.
Thank God.
This is probably what they were using the lumber for.
Just gotta figure
So
out where
yeah,
that lumber came from.
you do get out a ways, and you do end up catching sight of the next closest landmass, which appears to be not something glowing with green light, but something where you could probably get more information. It looks like a rough oval sort of island with a series of rocky hills, and there's a bunch of stalactites, but like they've almost as if they've like dropped onto the island, like they're just kind of sticking out like upside down, like poked into the ground there. I don't know, it's kind of a weird vibe. But this small oval island has a little beach that looks like it might allow for docking. But as you get closer, you notice that the stalagmites are not entirely like stone or earth, but they're piled up with what looks like discarded armor, shields, swords, weapons, a whole plethora of household items, a lot of debris, broken plows, doors, just a bizarre assortment of litter on this island in massive heaps.
Weird.
The armor seems a slight bit surprising. I'd figured that'd be more prominent in the other death realm, but
Is there like a tradition of burying, like if someone dies of natural causes, do you bury things with them?
weapons probably. Jewelry.
I'm gonna say yeah, probably. Oftentimes people were buried, especially if there was like family heirlooms. Magic items is probably something that catches your attention. Everybody go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for any like clan signs, symbols, things like that. Akaran will be scouting our landing area.
Oh, whoops! I did that with advantage. I didn't mean to.
All good.
I would love that +1 back. You know, you ever want to reveal where you hid Cole away?
Okay, I'm gonna say you all see this pretty well. There are probably some valuables in here. You see a couple of creatures called catakin. They're zombie cats prowling, but nothing that seems to actually be a threat. But something, let's see, somebody got a nat 20, maybe?
No, that was my accident.
I'm gonna say you actually get advantage on this. You feel like you need something from this island.
Okay. Do I have a sense of where I need this thing from?
Just there's something among all of this clutter.
All right. So I'll just go and I'll just kind of start picking through, I guess.
What are you doing?
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I need something here.
Can I, June? Can I try something?
Oh, I'm also gonna cure wounds. Hap, I just realized you got a little bit injured in that.
I did, yeah. I was like, oh, halfway.
What did you want to try, Ada?
Oh, I'm gonna cast divination.
Sorry.
Okay.
How much healing did I get?
5, 4.
9.
I did a higher level cat. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
4, 9.
Yeah, let's go ahead and kind of close on this divination. We'll make this our last thing.
I mean, that still helps.
Okay. I think my question is going to be... What are we looking for? Wait, I get one question.
Okay. Let's see.
Dick answer. Call. Real answer. Magical item with this very exact description and location.
Yeah.
I want to give you an answer before we close.
Oh, that's nice of you.
That's big.
Yeah.
Is it something rainbow?
It's part of the rainbow spirit. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Is it something rainbow?
No, it's not rainbow.
Damn
Happy Pride, everybody. Woo!
It's Bo's brother.
Happy Pride.
I did not give birth to life to any other trees that I'm aware of. I realized
you even made
not
that.
like
Missed
the
that
actual
episode.
gives life.
I love that you even made
not
that
be
mistake, little Freudian slip there.
Yeah, well.
My baby.
That's great.
I mean, I could if I found some agate. Is that more?
No agates. There's 0 more agates in this entire universe.
I have like 50 in my
You
pocket.
go.
Okay. This sounds way more poetic in the languages of Grimnir. What are we looking for? Is an amusingly vague question, but
It's like in reference to the feeling that Odrun
right.
has.
Yeah.
We're looking for a therapist is what we're looking for.
I am essentially asking Loknir, so do with that what you will.
Yeah.
Oh, that better, not that. Well, that's the cliffhanger, guys.
A magic horn that's been lost must be found. And 3 become 1 and false become true.
3 become 1, false become true.
Yeah.
Yes. And a weird feeling you get is these things are entirely unrelated. The first thing you're looking for is
Right.
unrelated to that. That second thing was more like a bonus hint that he's trying to give you.
Cool.
All right, so that is where we're going to leave
3
off.
pieces of the spear become 1?
The
I don't
spear's
know.
like in a whole bunch of tiny pieces, so.
What is up with Cull and Bo and Siobhan and
No.
Tiny Siobhan and all this stuff next time as we continue our traipsing through the underworld. So please check us out as we stream live on Twitch Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Episodes, once they are aired, get ported over to YouTube for the VOD, so get caught up on old episodes there. Nick, it was good seeing you in chat. We are excited to see what happens with your character next week. Yeah, have a good rest of your week, everybody. Happy Pride. Skål.